And buying Lucio stuff that I shouldn't be buying.
Stop buying things and wait till the event is over!
I need it!
I'm gonna punch you in the testicles!
No!
I will. I will find them somewhere and I will punch you in them.
Don't do that. I need the Lucio handstand victory pose.
Look, you got plenty of time to get boxes, okay? You're wasting your money. Oh, hey, I had a box. It's got rubbish in it. I got a dad spray. Okay, I got a Roadhog voice line that's I'm going hog wild. So I'm gonna use that one because it's funny.
Okay.
And then the shitty me thing. Okay, do you want what do you want to play?
I
I may have had a little much.
Oh, you're good.
My teeth
I don't know
are...
if you wanna.
I said my teeth are tingly.
Oh. Well, sometimes they just get tingly. That's just the thing that happens.
So we can
do. I'm down for comp or for mystery hero, whatever you want to do.
We could do 3v3 elimination.
We could.
Let's try it. Why not? I'm terrible.
Yeah. I enjoy this is the
I don't like
first
it,
team to a certain amount of kills, or
I don't know. It just said 3v3.
oh.
Oh boy, who should I be?
I'm gonna do.
Oh, it's waiting. Why is it waiting? There were plenty of people. Okay.
I'm gonna be Moira, I think.
Okay.
Or I could be someone useful, or I could just be Moira.
Moira's fine, actually.
Okay. I just want to be David Bowie.
I think this team makeup is not bad.
It's not bad.
I play to win.
Actually, it's pretty good because May is pretty defensy.
Greetings.
And she has a self heal, so. So, heckin' Torbjorn again.
Oh boy. Eva sure needs a lot of juice. A lot of people.
Yeah, I have 600 health normally, so.
Yeah. And I know, like, rationally, I don't need to heal every. Oh.
Okay!
This is just one. Okay.
No, because we killed all of them and then killed them again. Oh, shit, I can't be Diva again.
Oh, right. They removed the ones that.
Shit.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like this. What is this, Maui?
I don't know. Oh, they picked Lucio. Okay, oh, wait. Oh, it just gave me Mercy, I guess. Well, that's fine.
Okay. I don't like that, but okay.
I think if you don't pick fast enough, it just, like, fucking... Oh, jeez. Fuck 'em up, Pithy!
Oh shit! Did you know that's a pit in the middle? Because I did not know that is a pit in the middle.
It might give you a pass on the pit if you fall. I don't know. Did you fall?
No, I'm okay.
No!
I got her. Where's everyone? We need to get back to our Lucio.
Lucio's over here.
Okay. Woo!
Oh shit!
Okay.
Okay,
I'm running out of tanks that I could play, for the record.
I can do some tanks if you need me to.
Risa's, I think, the last one that I can really play.
Okay,
so.
I will go... I'll stick to healer, I guess?
Yeah, because we don't have a heal, so pick one. Yeah. I'll go Brigitte next, if the other person doesn't pick it. Oh, this is match point.
Oh, so it's only to...
It's to 3, I guess. Someone else picked Diva. Oh, so you should be able to pick Diva if you wanted.
Oh, should I? Oh, maybe.
Because they had a Diva.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit!
They got me.
Oh, that lost that round.
Wow, that was okay. Well, to be fair,
2 tanks and a
team
Brigitte.
composition, yeah, the team composition there feels a little bit
Okay,
lopsided.
take your tank.
I will go.
Unless they want to tank. Going McCree.
Yeah.
Okay. They seem to be decent.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh boy. Okay.
I will prove myself.
2, 1, fight. Match point.
Oh, that probably should have been a little further out, but it's fine.
My bad. My bad.
Yep, they've got a.
Bad guy.
They've got a lady.
Shield's taking damage.
Ooh.
Can't get in there. Oh.
Oh jeez.
Oh, Maui.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
Get in here with me, please. For the love of God and all that's holy. Got him.
Yes. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay. Our McCree is by himself.
Where the heck is the boy?
He's gone behind to try to get her.
I'm trying to kill the Mercy, but
She's-
it's bad. It's bad news bears. Bad news bears.
Forgot something.
Trying to get you.
Oh, jeez,
I can't get that fucking Mercy. We gotta get the
Yeah,
Mercy.
she's a pain in the ass.
Where'd she go?
She's getting low. She's getting low. She's getting low. She's getting low. Yes, I got her.
Yes!
Woo!
Woo!
I like the adrenaline rush of these.
It was not what I expected it to be honest, so I'm okay now.
That was a good play of the game. He
This
crushed
is the one
like,
where he crushed us, but
basically all of us. I like how we literally like we all were like, oh god, it's coming, and then we just formed an orderly line for him
Yep.
to crush all at once.
take a number.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think I leveled. I did level. That was cool though. Like I kind of enjoyed it, as hectic as it was.
Yeah, I kind of like it when it's like.
Did we get stats for this one or no?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like it. Okay. I want to
Oh,
open
yeah,
that box.
A loot box.
Oh, rubbish. Money.
It's garbage.
Gorbajorn. I got a.
Well, I got the bear player icon,
Well, that's
so I can be a
something.
furry. But
Who messaged me? What? Oh, okay.
hmm.
Someone had messaged me on Twitch, but it was an old message that for some reason isn't triggering as read. Okay.
Oh.
Do you still need more arcade?
One more and I get a box.
Is that all your boxes, or you need more after that?
No, I need 4 to get all of them. So
Okay, we'll do mystery.
okay.
We'll switch it up. Not what I wanted to send. Is Hoax awake?
Yes.
Do you want to pop over to the other voice chat and yell at Hoax till they join us?
Oh, we can't. Oh, they might be in Mabinogi, but I can.
It looks like they are, but I mean, they've talked to us before while they're playing.
That is true.
Let's just pop over there, and then if they want to join us, they can.
Okay. Hurry!
Sorry, tagged them.
Hurry! It's taking a long ass time to find a mystery heroes.
Right?
Give us the mystery.
Misery. Oh, let's
My
delete.
son rolled off of his pillow.
He's a
I'm
good
just gonna
son.
shop for twine while I
He's a good son. A strong son.
He is. He's a powerful. It's all like concentrated power into one little like turkey size space.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello. There's a 5-year-old, a video of a 5-year-old who thought she got the invite for the royal wedding and was supremely upset that she couldn't go.
Aww. Poor thing.
Apparently the school was having a royal tea party and she mistook it for the royal wedding, and
Oh, poor baby.
it's a whole video of her being just fucking heartbroken because she can't go to the wedding.
That's horrible. I couldn't record my kids doing that. I would feel really bad.
I mean,
Like, I know it's cute. It's
one
just...
part I can understand it, but another part is they cry over everything because they don't have control of their emotions.
Yeah, that's true.
And so, like, every fucking thing. Like, Donnie cried earlier because he unwrapped his lollipop and suddenly the paper wasn't on his lollipop, okay? Like, we had a full meltdown because the paper was no longer on his lollipop, and so I tried to put the paper back on his lollipop for him, but that wasn't the same. That didn't work, okay?
Didn't work. It's broken now.
Once you're a parent, you have a lot less sympathy for these little meltdowns. Like, you have a,
Yeah, I
oh,
can
sweetheart, but not a, why are you filming this? Oh my god, you're a bad mom.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
It's just like, okay, that's what we're mad about. Okay. Well, it's like, I think they said your amygdala doesn't fully form until you're like 4 years old. So,
Yeah.
you can't really suppress emotions that well.
One.
Also, hi, Hoax. Sorry I talked over you.
Hi.
I'm intoxicated.
Good.
She's
I would
she's
like
been.
A
Hold on,
bourbon
we-
and
Rank in
Dr.
the
Pepper
burb.
cherry.
wait right there. I'll get in talk. I need my alcohol.
Yay! An
Yeah,
enabler!
Yeah, she asked me to, but I died.
I forgot.
so-
I forgot about the dying part. I thought that
Yeah,
Maui just
it's
didn't
okay.
drink because they never really felt the inclination to.
It's a little bit that, I guess. I mean, also I have like just rampant
I don't-
alcoholism in my family, but other than that,
fair. My mom smokes, but there hasn't, as far as I'm aware, there's no rampant alcoholism or anything like that. Pete's family has
Yeah.
some, but to be
Yeah,
honest,
that's what,
his mom has been through so much shit. I do not blame her. Like, her children are grown. If she wants to be an alcoholic, go right ahead. Like, her husband and the man that she loved more than anything in the world was murdered and made to look like a drunk driving accident. So, and then she was left to raise 2 kids on her own,
good Jesus Lord.
which she did fine, and then they were adults, and then she went alcoholic. And you know what? That's your right. You go right
I
ahead,
can
mama.
respect that. If she's, yeah,
I'm
you did
just-
your job.
And she obviously loves her kids, and she loves her grandbaby,
Yeah,
but it's like, we're just not gonna leave them alone with you.
Science will
It's,
reveal the truth.
yeah,
it's like she understands that too. She's like, nah, no, that would be a bad idea.
yeah. Yeah, that's what killed my my grandpa was he just drank until he fucking died.
I think this is the first time in like, I want to say like a year and a half that I've gotten drunk to this point. Usually it's just like a beer or 2.
Same. Well, I say that, but there's been 2 times I've been distinctly drunk on mic.
The diva was riding in the roller coaster.
Okay, so the other day, the day that I was drinking vodka while you guys were playing games, I actually stopped drinking at 5 in the morning, and I went to work at 10 in the morning. Luckily, I didn't have to drive, and I was not sober until 7 p.m.
Yeah, you drank a lot of vodka. Like
Yeah.
you don't.
At least you notice that, because a lot of people just assume that, oh, well, I slept, so I'm sober.
Yeah. Like I kept telling you to eat a fistful of bread, and you were like, I'll eat a fistful of bread in the morning, but you did drink water.
I did. At least I got So I was actually, so the entire time I was working, I was intoxicated, and I'm supposed to.
Sorry, that's really funny to me.
Just a little.
I'm supposed to make this, and I'm lucky that I tend to make good decisions even while intoxicated, because there was countless times that day where I was doing one thing or told to do one thing or asked to go do thing, and I would walk away, and about 10 steps away, I forgot what I was doing. I'd have to like remind myself, oh yeah, we're holding this item because we're getting it for a customer. Okay.
Well, that's my everyday life. I have unmedicated ADHD, so
Yeah.
that's just like my life normally. Why do I have this? Oh yeah, that's right.
I've been so bad about it lately. More than once in the last
Oh,
week,
scheisse.
I'll like walk into a room and like maybe 10 seconds after I realize I need something, and then I'll just stand there for like a good 40 seconds before I remember what I came in there for.
Mm-hmm. And it cracks my shit up because, like, in the morning, I couldn't tell anybody about it because in the morning, all the little old ladies work and they would judge you hardcore. I mean, they judge me hardcore just on the average daily basis.
Yeah, that's one thing is if I can in any way avoid it, I will never work at a grocery store again or like retail in that capacity again because it was just the fucking worst. Like
And
my
then-
worst days were the people who had EBT but didn't check their balance before they went shopping, and they went shopping for like 3 whole families worth, like $600+. And then it's like it didn't get put on their card, and so you had to put back $600 worth of fucking groceries.
You know,
I never understood.
God.
At Tinky now that I've had to do that like 30,000 times. Like so much faster at Tinky.
It was just the fact of putting, like, because at my grocery store it was real tiny. It was called Save-A-Lot, and it was in Kentucky. And it was just a matter of, if I was the one who rung it up and it had to be put back, then I had to put all of those individual groceries back on the shelf. And so it was just like, if I ever have to do that again, I may just pitch myself off the porch. Like, I'd do it if I had to, obviously, but...
Right. There's been so many times I've walked into a situation where I have a brand new cashier that's been there for like 2 days and is scared of everything already.
Oh.
And they're looking at me like, God help me, I am scared to death right now. And
Whenever I
was
see somebody at Walmart with the training badge, I always make sure to be like, it's okay, sweetie, take your time, breathe.
And they look, right, and they don't use training badges, and so they look just mortified.
Oh
and-
no! Ours
Yes.
uses one that says training for like their first week.
Yeah. And the customer always looks pissed, except for every now and then there's a couple nice customers, but usually they look pissed at the cashier, and the cashier is looking at me like I'm gonna have a meltdown. And I look at a receipt, and oftentimes it's like over $102 transaction, and we have to like rekey it in for all of a return, and then we have to key it back in for another purchase, and get it on the right card, and keep the customer calm, and the whole while this cashier is fidgeting awkwardly next to me because like, unless I know that like they're a video gamer or like somebody who is really fast at Tinky,
Oh, Steve.
Yeah,
like
that
unless
was
I
good.
know that they're really good at Tinky, I
Hooks,
will take
is
it
your
for them.
computer decent?
Play of the game.
The computer is decent. It's actually the same one that.
Oh
mine
yeah,
has.
didn't you get? You got a new one recently. You need to get Overwatch when you have the excess funds.
I actually have a little bit of excess funds.
I mean,
She said
it's
she
not
was
on
thinking
sale.
of that, though.
We should play with us.
I would totally love to. My concern is the internet. I don't know if it'll support it.
Well, you could try. We could always. Well, right now there's a PvE match going on, so it could be us versus NPCs, and you wouldn't have to worry too much. We can also play versus AI.
I'll try it. First, I'll rinse out my vodka shooter, and then I'll come and try. How about that?
Okay.
So I can have vodkas.
Okay.
Okay.
Arriving at
Also, I'm like,
Wait.
I'm
Training badges.
I'm pretty confident enough to say that I'm drunk right now.
good.
So I'm less reserved than I normally would be. So, Hoax, I like spending time with you, and so please come play games with us.
Good. That makes me feel better, actually.
Okay, good.
Down for a reason.
It's good to share.
A lot of the times I'm like, is this weird? Because we don't know each other that well. Should I say something? And now I'm drunk, so it's like, hey, I like you.
No, that's good because
I enjoy you.
I have small dog syndrome and I'm secretly scared of everybody.
Well, okay,
Yes, she is.
I get the mom friend reputation. I think I earned it because I like just about everybody unless you prove that you're a shit. And so far, nobody that Maui's introduced me to has. So.
I was gonna say,
I'm very tired. I don't have time.
they've been
Hi,
very calm.
Safi. Safi, do you have Overwatch? You could play Overwatch with us.
Everyone play game.
Play
Oh
game!
god. Oh
Play-
god, this is bad.
Whoa. What the heck's going on? I don't know what's going on. Oh god, I can't concentrate enough for this shit. What the fuck's going on?
Indy! God, you're so far in. Oh god, please fist him faster than he fisted you. I'm gonna power boost you.
I got her! Thank you, Maui!
Oh, no, Jesus.
Oh shit! It's
Oh
okay.
god! Oh, we're both down.
I'm gonna go clean my vodka shooter. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I let it get.
Safi, can you play it on PC? Play it on PC, because we're all playing it on PC.
I wish Ishi had it on PC.
We need to win the lottery and buy Ishi your laptop, and then she can play it on PC with us.
Get my laptop. Yeah, Pokes was like, I need to get a new laptop, and I was just like, just buy my laptop, because
Right? Just maybe with the bigger hard drive.
Yeah, everybody already went through the trouble of like doing all that shit.
And I feel bad because Para was totally right. We should have just figured out. We should have just waited. But you were like in full freak out
I was
mode.
gonna fuck it up. I was gonna fuck it up. I'm not good at like. I'm not good at getting surprised.
I had a feeling that you were just gonna straight buy something anyway and be like, "Well, I got this, so deal with it."
Yeah, I was like real close because I'm not very good at not having a computer. Because I use it for like way too much shit.
Oh, Millie, I'm getting killed up here. I'm fucking Farah.
Oh god.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
I took her with me. That's all that matters.
Okay, good. It's okay. We both died. We'll respawn.
Yeah, get it, Safi, and you can play with us.
Only through contact.
You missed the Mercy pink skin though for the PC. I don't know if you got it on PlayStation.
Everybody play.
Perfect little magical girl.
Video
Not gonna lie. Ah!
Aw, I should have killed her with that.
How did she not die? Where the fuck did she go? She's just chasing this
shot her-
person down.
I shot her 3 times with Widowmaker. That's bullshit.
This will improve your condition.
The fucking other Moira was trying to chase down our Moira, and I was desperately trying to save her ass. Maui, get that McCree up there.
Sorry, I didn't realize he was up here.
Please get him.
I thought he would try to shoot me or something, but...
I think it's only 40 for the base game. I want to say. And like 60 for the Origins edition, which comes with some pretty cool skins. And honestly, the Origins edition has the best 76 skin in my opinion. It's got the one that's Commander Morrison and not like his normal bullshit.
I'm so mad. I can never play Widow. Somebody always finds
God,
me.
I'm too drunk to Hanzo.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, Maui.
No, it's okay.
I brought the shame upon our family.
No, you're good.
I'm not too drunk to cosplay a self-loathing Hanzo. Hanzo. I've noticed I keep saying Hanzo like the Chuggington people say Hanzo. Because in the Chuggington cartoon, there's a character named Hanzo. But they say Hanzo instead. They don't say Hanzo. It's really cute too, because it's the little girl character is learning under him because he's a speed train from Japan, and she just pops up like, okay, Hanzo. It's like, stop.
Ooh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. I'm a bad diva.
I don't know if you've ever been forced to watch children's cartoons, but you make up headcanons for them just to keep yourself sane.
Oh no, I didn't. Well, I used to leave like public broadcasting on when I didn't have anything to like stream.
I willingly get children's cartoons, not gonna lie.
Yeah, hope so.
Chuggington isn't bad. Have you watched it?
Which one?
Chuggington?
No, I haven't.
It's cute. It's three little trains, and they start out as young trains learning what their abilities might be, and it's like a middle school thing, and then they go into specialized training.
Yeah.
And the little girl Coco becomes a speed train, like a Japanese high rail kind of train, and one of the boys becomes a rescue train, and the other one becomes an engineer train. And even though they've all got different jobs, they're still friends and they still hang out all the time, which I found was really cool. Because a lot of times kids shows will find reasons to keep the kids together, even if it's not realistic. But this shows them as having different interests and skills, but still being friends.
Oh, that's neat.
Which I found was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny because I was talking to my physical therapist about Chuggington and Donnie's shows, and she was like, "Oh, this other coworker of mine, his son likes Chuggington." And we both look at each other and we start singing the Chuggington theme song.
Oh god.
And then we finish, and he looks at her and he goes, "Yeah, that just happened." Chuggington, Chuggington.
Hey, I maybe have 2 shots of vodka left. No, okay, it's a little bit less than 2 shots. Hey, you know, that's okay. I'll work with that. I mean, I may have drank almost the entire bottle last time, but I'll work with this.
Defeat.
And you know what? The younger cashiers, the ones who mostly work at night because they're in college during the mornings, a couple of them figured it out, and they're just like, "All right, man," and they gave me a high five. It's like, where? There's that.
Oh, I'm gonna pull us out real quick. Shit. Cancel. I have to go to the bathroom real quick.
Peeing too much.
My
That's why we
alcohol,
lost that last match. Too much peeing.
yeah, my alcohol is colder than my. It was fun. It was. I can't believe I actually had the energy to hang out with someone today.
That's good.
And I was excited about it, and I was excited mostly during the movie, and I was excited mostly during dinner. I was excited definitely during ice cream, because I've had an ice cream kick lately. And the only time I wasn't really excited was when she wanted to, like, come in to use my bathroom. I was like, "No, dogs, bye."
Yeah.
I don't want to put away the dogs just so somebody can pee.
Yeah, no, that would be kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. My son slithered off his pillow and just collapsed on the bed.
Are we recording still?
Yeah. I think we're streaming.
Yes, what? Hi? We're streaming.
Are we streaming? Okay.
Yeah.
I can't get over how cute my damn dog is. She's massive, but she's a fucking adorable dog.
Is that the black dog?
Yeah.
Does she have a little brown on her, or is she all black?
She's brindled.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like a brindle. She's very pretty.
I wasn't sure from the picture.
Her name is Salem, and she has the build of a Great Pyrenees, but she's too short to be a Great Pyrenees, and she's also brindled instead of white.
Oh, I love those giant
She's a big
puppies.
She's a big poof,
Also, I
and
got the
love
Tracer
her.
graffiti skin.
I want that one so bad.
Okay, I'll try to figure out how to get that game, because it sounds like a lot of fun, and I want to play with you guys. Bye!
But why buy? Why would buy?
I just say it sometimes, I'm sorry.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay.
Are you buying it now? It might take a little bit to download, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't take too long.
I have atrocious download speed, so it'll probably take 5 hours.
Okay, that's fair.
Did you hear about when I was installing all of, like, the computer shit when I first got the computer?
Let me run the dogs down real quick. You guys keep talking and entertain people. I will be right back, okay?
Oh, so now they have to pee.
Yeah, Trigger's doing that thing where he puts his nose under my arm and he throws it up.
Oh, okay.
So.
Ithy.
What?
Ithy.
What?
Before you go, I have to tell you about the computer download thing.
Okay.
It said on the screen that it would take 5 hours to install like the first programs and stuff you put on your computer.
Yeah.
It took me 12 hours.
Oh my god, why?
It was bad.
Because my download is that crap.
Why though? Why? I mean, I know where you are, but like you should still be getting better. Because I can get at the farm that we're looking at buying, I can get 30 megabit down. So why?
I was sitting in the recliner the entire 12 hours, just running up and down getting coffee, waiting for this thing to finish.
You need to talk to your ISP because that doesn't seem right.
I have to. It's at the point where I have to let them in the house, and I have big dog.
You should do it because then you can game better.
That's true. I have low energy levels.
It's a temporary inconvenience, but then lots of benefits.
That's true. That's very true.
More gaming and like.
I will send you a big box of worms if you don't do it.
I will send you a box of cookies if you do it.
This might be agreeable.
Okay, let me run the dogs down real quick because they just have to pee because they both shit magnificently this morning. All right, be right back.
Bye.
Potty?
Where's that awful screenshot? I need to put that awful screenshot into that chat. I know it's in here. Heck.
You're not telling me. Do you need to go potty? 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 Do you need to go potty?
So I wanted like a really awful colored unicorn because Wolfie got a really awful colored unicorn part of his box. I was like, yay, this is gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be magnificent. And then I got a very respectable black and white one. And his is neon green and cream pink.
Ew.
Like it is truly a horrendous situation.
Yeah.
And then I got this nice pretty one that actually goes with his clothing color scheme. And I'm like, heh. My question is, how do I download? Hey, guess what?
Aww.
So the standard edition is typically $39.99, and right now the legendary edition is $39.99.
Oh shit.
Do I want the standard edition or do I want the?
If they're both.
It's $20 for the standard edition, $40 for the legendary.
Oh, then I'd do the standard one. Because the only thing you get from the legendary is a couple extra skins, and they give you like a couple free loot boxes.
Yeah.
But you really get all that stuff like when you play anyway.
Oh, okay.
And the skins that you get aren't like. There's so many other skins. I didn't get any skins out of it that I like prefer over any of the other skins. So there are some cute ones, but they're not like mandatory because there's a whole bunch of them.
I'll buy the standard one. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad I waited by accident.
Yeah. That's when I got it last time.
Oh, did I tell you about my mom's cringy? Okay, so my mom told me that I should start dating today. Like, I was sitting on the couch and she just comes out of nowhere. She's like, "Oh, you should start dating." And I was like, "Yeah, I should." But I'm not gonna lie about that shit. And she asked, she's like, "Well, why don't you?" And so I gave her the really dodgy answer of, "Oh, I'm too lazy." I'm like, Mom, that's such a loaded question. I don't have time to explain all of this right now. I feel like shit. I'm queer. There's not a lot of queer people around here. You know, there's not a lot of people that are quality in general that are around here that aren't taken, much less queer accepting. And I'm just like, and also I'm low energy right now. Just, I'm not like, exactly. Let me cry in my bedroom and get it out of my system.
That was a lot of effort for my drunk ass.
He could have died.
3 flights of stairs, okay?
Have you seen the Florida Mayhem skin for Bastion?
No. Should I?
It is just off.
I mean, most of Mayhem's skins are terrible.
The Genji one is definitely the worst.
Genji or Bastion? What?
Genji's way worse.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
I'm gonna print screen it. I'm gonna put it in here.
It's only $20. I'm doing the thing.
Do it! It must be on sale right now.
Yeah. Also, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Fuck.
I can't read your mind.
I was gonna tell you what I just told Mallory about my cringy conversation with my mother today. I was sitting on the couch, on her couch, honestly. She's the only person who ever sits there, and she comes into the room and she's like, "You need to start dating." And I mean, I agreed. I was like, "Yeah, I do," because I'm not gonna lie about that. But then she asked me, she's like, "Well, why don't you start dating?"
Dating is hard.
I'm like, it's such a little question. So I just told her that I was too lazy.
There's a lot of performance anxiety, and dating is hard. I've been friends with everyone I've dated first.
Yeah,
I don't think I could do anything but that, honestly.
And it's a small town, and I'm queer. There's not a lot of quality people who are also queer.
I lucked out that I'm in Portland, and so I had numerous relationships of various sexes. Usually male or female, nothing like really in between.
Well, your gay ass escaped Kentucky is what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I was gay in
Or you
Kentucky, and that was awkward.
Yeah.
Because I had a girlfriend in Kentucky, and my grandparents...
Oh,
So my grandparents had me submitted for an emergency psychiatric evaluation, because if I was gay, there was obviously something really wrong with me. That's not a joke.
I'm sorry, buddy.
This was when I was 18 and I was trying to leave. I think they were just... No, yeah, my mom thought Sailor Moon made me gay, but this was my grandparents, not my mom.
Yeah.
My mom had kicked me out of the house already, though she pretends that she didn't. She was like, "I never kicked you out. You told me I couldn't live there anymore. That kind of equals kicking out."
No.
No. You could have slept in a yard. It's...
Right, or in my car.
My mom did the same thing to me, and then she acted like 2 months later, and she's like, "Why did you never come back home?" And I'm like, "I literally have the text message where you told me never to come back home."
Right? Like,
why do people fuck it? It's so annoying to me.
Like, this was 2001, 2002, so I didn't really have that kind of evidence available.
Yeah.
But yeah, she told, we were living with my stepdad's mom at the time, and she pretended that me being 2 minutes late for curfew was upsetting step-grandma too much, and that I needed to leave or they would kick them all out.
Yeah. Mine was over something similarly petty. I didn't check the mail for my grandpa, and it was icy outside. And her excuse was that he could have gotten hurt checking the mail.
Okay.
Honestly, like, I can't speak for everybody, but I've had similar experiences, and I feel like a lot of it is a kind of like immaturity on the part of the parent, where
I feel
they
like
just want a fight.
Hoax, was your mom a young single mom?
No, she was 25.
My mom was 16 when she had me, and I feel like the fact that she never really got to grow up, along with various undiagnosed mental disorders, made me more of like a sister to her than a daughter.
That makes sense.
Well, to be fair, my mom was like in her early 30s when she had me.
Yeah, but your mom had a lot of problems
Yeah,
before
but
that.
she also still had that issue because of the fact she was in foster care. It was like she didn't really have a just like her upbringing in that situation
Yeah.
That's me.
was made her like a lot less mature in a lot of ways because she just didn't have that like example to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also my
Well,
granddad was an alcoholic and shit.
That's
so it's
the
like,
worst
it-
part
it-
about my mom is my nana, yeah, she had a lot of migraines when her children were young, and so there was a lot of you need to be quiet, you need to like walk on eggshells. But aside from the migraines, Nana tried her best, you know.
Yeah, and see that's the thing is like I feel like a lot of times it's just like it's the way that they're brought up. Like I know my aunt is a similar way, where she had like a totally fine upbringing. She was just kind of hella sheltered, and my
Yeah.
grandma was always bailing her out of stuff.
Yeah, like my
Um,
Uncle Donnie turned out fine. I mean, he's mostly Republican, but otherwise fine.
Yeah.
Oh shit. There's trouble in that room. But yeah, I mean he's a career military man, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
They tend to
Yeah.
be rather conservative. He works for the Department of Justice, so
Yeah.
he's a good man though. I mean,
See, that's one really nice thing about working in a mixed generation workplace. Like, I still get exposed to the older generation. I actually get along with especially older women in general. I seem to be very palatable to them. They like to talk to me, and I'm very like the down home sweet type of person. So they get along well with me. But it's really cool and interesting and nice to be able to see the differences working with the older generations, the middle generation. So then at night when the younger ones start working,
yeah.
Yeah.
it's really cool to see like the generation. Like one of my cashiers is not open but trans, and he's
How did
open.
he?
He's open to the people at school about his new gender pronouns and his new name and everything, but he's not open at work. And it's
It would
really
be really
Yeah,
hard to
I
be
can
open
see
at
that.
work.
Yeah.
it's really neat seeing the shift because in the daytime or in the mornings, everybody calls him Nathan. Everybody says he. Everybody's very respectful about that. And then as the evening comes on, every now and then you'll hear a gentle Lily or she. And we
Oh
all just
shit! There's a bastion.
who
Sorry.
we're talking about, but it's very respectful in that it's quiet, it's semi-private, and it's only people who know
Yeah.
who get talked to like that. And
Yeah, like my
Yeah.
Uncle Donnie, he seems to be accepting of, gay and transgender people, but he's very fiscally conservative. He's very pro-life.
I can see that. Yeah.
And it's like of all the battles to make, I feel like as long as he's accepting of gay and transgendered, I can accept but argue about the others.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, see, that's the thing too. It's like a lot of the more like, because I don't really have a problem with a lot of the more political stuff. It's the social stuff that gets me.
Yeah.
Like I can see how people would think that certain like, because there can be a disagreement in how data works or how the and like why things happen a certain way and things like that. Because there's a lot of data to compare to other data. But if is what?
The puppies are playing. I was like, what is that
Oh.
noise?
I thought you meant puppy like my sister was
Oh,
playing. And I
no.
was like, it's she.
She
Okay.
could. We could yell at
She
her.
could. if
I
she
mean,
stopped-
it's
yeah,
like
heard. No, she's probably
1 or
dead.
2 a.m. at her place.
She sleeps like a
Our
fucking
world is
boring
worth
adult.
fighting for.
Right? God, how dare they have
With
jobs and shit.
responsibilities. She doesn't have a job. She's just responsible.
Responsible.
She's
Pays
like,
her
"Oh,
bills
yeah."
on time. And she doesn't have anything in collections.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being a
I
shit.
don't think
I
she
hope,
does actually.
I hope it comes across that I'm just being goofy and not like,
Yeah, no, it does.
okay.
Because when you said it, I was like, hey, wait a minute, she doesn't.
That's not fair.
We could have split mine equally.
Sorry, folks, I didn't mean to talk over you or anything. Oh. Again, it's that unmedicated ADHD where I can't stop myself from interrupting people.
something happens and it's like, oh, that thing.
I promise I will be entirely engaged and still interrupt somebody. That's just.
It's okay. It's refreshing. It's good.
It doesn't mean I'm not listening or I don't care. I swear.
It reminds me of Kentucky.
I'm not sure what that means.
I just like all of my family from Kentucky is that way.
Okay.
They
I have
like,
one health. Go away, Torbjorn. Sorry.
They'll have 7 conversations going on across the dinner room table.
Maybe it's a
And-
Kentucky thing then, as well as my ADHD.
Everyone in Kentucky secretly has ADHD.
I mean, I would not be surprised.
Oh, I got slime. Okay, I'm not a very good diva.
Are they all on the point?
Just peeking at me.
Alright.
Please? Did it get eaten? Oh no, it didn't. Okay. Get it!
You're
Get
not
it!
gonna.
It's trying to download.
Yay!
You're not gonna lie. It sounds like super stupid and petty or whatever. But like one of the big reasons I've always been like I'm better about it now because I'm like I got a thicker skin about it. But all the times I've tried to find work, where I just the knowledge that I'm gonna get misgendered the whole time, a lot of times makes me like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. It sounds dumb, I don't know, but it's like
No, it's a legit thing.
because I know that they're like if I haven't transitioned enough for them to, for example, like be on my ID and stuff. A lot of places it's like oh no, I'm dead. A lot of places aren't gonna like, depending on the workplace, a lot of them aren't gonna respect that. And also, like, in asking them to, you kind of open yourself to a lot of...
Oh,
no! Yeah, because
no!
like, I sometimes forget that it's super conservative in a lot of places here.
Yeah.
Until I, like, when I was buying my gun, I was buying my gun and, antibiotic ointment for, livestock. And I was like... Oh, thanks. Yeah, nice to see y'all and everything. And then when I was leaving, there was a basket full of those chick tracts.
Oh my god.
And I had forgotten that was like just
a thing.
Yeah.
Just everywhere.
And I was like, oh, right. They're like.
So I lucked out in a lot of my upbringing. Like I did have Baptist family, but like my grandpa and my grandma we went to an Alliance missionary church, and so it was super small. Most of our members were in other countries because they were doing missionary work. And our pastors were, for the most part, along the lines of, hey, don't be a dick, and things will be cool.
Yeah.
The Baptist ones, not so much, nor the Catholic ones.
It was Baptist here. Like, that's one of the things, is like, I don't have a thing against a lot of religions particularly. But evangelicals?
I like Jesus. It's his fanboys that are a problem.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, we gotta get down there.
Okay.
You gotta jump it. I know you're gonna die, but you gotta try anyway.
I know. Oh, God! Okay,
well, guys.
I tried.
We tried.
I'm going to win.
I've been
Marta, don't eat a bugs!
lately.
Eat the bug. It's free protein.
Play of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks to see, but it's real. Like, we have a trans person that works in automotive, and like I was cornered. And I think I was cornered primarily because the person knew that I'd support them. Not the new person, but somebody who was in that area knew that I would support that person.
Yeah.
And advocate for them. And so I think I was cornered because of that. And they cornered me on their first day, and they're like, look, this is the pronoun, this is the name. I know it's going to show up differently on the paperwork. I'm like, okay, got you. And I went and I told all the other supervisors that I knew would have direct contact. I was like, look, this is the name, this is the gender, and we have to do this because legally we are obligated. And a couple of the older ones kind of were like, I was like, look, we are obligated.
Yeah, see, that's
So I made
that's
it very clear that I would tolerate no shit. And so at least
Right,
the
Sappy?
super
Sorry.
in my area were kind.
yeah.
But I did notice that some other supervisors, especially older ones, you know, they wouldn't be directly mean, but they would have more slips than not slips. I'm like, no. I'm like, look, no.
And that's
Yeah,
the
I
thing, too,
have
is, like,
that.
if you hadn't said it, they definitely would have probably not done it. Like, they may not have not done it to be intentionally bigoted, but they would have not done it because they don't take it seriously. They don't think that it's a
Yeah.
what I've noticed is there's a lot of the bigotry for trans people tends to come in two forms. It's either like disgust, or it's thinking that the whole thing is like you're made up.
Well,
You're-
aren't you a special little snowflake?
That's
yeah,
exactly.
basically. And so a lot of them just won't do it because they don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
And I like was very upfront because, I mean, unluckily, I had previous experience with the trans person that was working for the company, and I found out after somebody was rude, that's actually a coachable offense.
Oh.
To be
Well,
rude about it.
Fucking wreck 'em,
That's
hoax.
That's
Aren't you
And,
like
you
a supervisor, manager
CSM.
thing?
Yeah, I'm a customer service manager.
Yeah, wreck 'em. Fuck 'em up,
So
hoax.
whenever I felt pushback from somebody, I was like, look, I'm not going to get mad at you this time because I understand that this is different, but I want you to know that this is a coachable offense and I expect to hear any disrespect. And
Yeah.
Fuck 'em up.
they would shut up real fast.
No.
Yeah, that's a good way to ally. Cause
Don't
it's
be
like,
a dick and we don't have a problem.
people don't
Oh,
realize
shit,
how
I'm gonna
important a lot
die.
of that shit is, where it's like people
I'm dead.
make it so that people can have consequences for it. Because when there's no consequences, a lot of people, they'll just keep on doing it. You gotta have a reason that's gonna back up.
Yeah,
people.
sorry, Safi commented. Yeah, apparently it's half off right now. Probably because of the, event. If you go to, what website did you go to, Hoax, for Overwatch?
Overwatch.com or whatever it was.
Yeah, just
Blizzard.
Google Overwatch and it should come up with something for Blizzard. And it's
That's
apparently
actually
half off right now. Sorry.
Which is super easy. Oh, you're good. Apparently, it doesn't trace and bake according to the advertisement.
Oh yeah, there's a cute little stop motion animation that they did, where Tracer bakes a cake for the anniversary.
Aww.
And you know they named it that for the people who otherwise bake.
Yes.
Aww.
I should do that before I leave. Because it's legal here.
Yeah, you should. You should totally.
I have a tea, which has,
I will come over there so I can bake a little bit with you.
I have a tea called Buddha Berry, that has THC and CBD in it. Mostly CBD, I think. Because I told my friend who works at a local shop that I don't like the high necessarily, the psychotic aspects or I don't know what the word.
Psychoactive.
Yeah, that word. I don't like those as much, but the CBD supposedly can help really well with my nerve pain.
Oh yeah.
So she gave me some of that, and she gave me a honey stick that has some of the stuff in it.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, man, since it went legal here, there's so much cool stuff. There are sodas with it in it.
Oh my god.
Right?
It's
Angel.
so
Like-
weird to me because it's like, because alcohol is dangerous in like every way that weed isn't. And then
Right?
people
Like-
lose their minds about the idea that there would be weed and stuff.
We were talking about this just last night, me and my freaking...
Yeah, I remember we were talking about it too because you were like, it's not legal here, and I was like, why the fuck isn't it legal in Kansas? Like, what else do you have to do? Also, you could grow it easy there.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Like, who is somebody patrolling to make sure the thousands of miles and acreage of cornfields and shit that there's no weed in it?
Also,
seems
now
like you
that
would
it's
just-
gone legal here, so you know how when your friend's like, "Hey, I smoke weed," and it's that really skunky, musky, nasty smelling shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
there's
really-
none of that here anymore since it went legal. It's all like herbal and it's like perfumey and flowery and it's wonderful. And I'm like, I don't get as many headaches from it anymore.
No, yeah, like I swear to God, I'm not even that sensitive to like cigarette smoke. But the last time I went down to Atlanta and I had to ride the bus, there was a dude who had clearly been smoking, and it was so fucking bad. I never even pinpointed who it was. There were so many people, but it smelled so strong that it made me like physically
Yeah,
nauseous.
it can smell like bad weed sticks with you, man.
It's bad.
It hangs on you?
It reminds me of when people burn tires.
Oh, there
It
goes
has
me.
that similar, like, real, like, acrid, just awful, oh, cover me. Thank you.
I'm coming, I'm Bastion, I'm coming.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll pocket you if you come up here.
Oh my
Mags
God,
is
my
watching us, so I yelled at her to get the game too.
Hi, Megs!
Mags, come play with your mother and your father! I don't know where that voice came
Spend
from. I'm
family
sorry.
time, Megs. You sound like an old lady.
I never see the children anymore. I'm all alone here, and the nurses aren't very nice.
Alright, I'm gonna boost you.
This is what happens when you let me get drunk and play video games, okay?
That's nice.
It's
Good.
fine.
This is so fucking.
We have
Pull them
excuses
out!
now.
Don't let them stay in the room. Pull them out of the room. I can't shoot them if they're in that tiny room.
Oh my
Okay.
God! So I unfortunately I made like a 1 million coins on this game.
Apparently we upset Mags enough that she's gonna get it.
What happened? What'd you do?
Because of the voice, she's watching us.
Oh, yeah, that was upsetting to me too, honestly. I feel like it was upsetting to all of us.
I don't know what day it is.
I'm not upset.
They just bring me my pills and then they go away.
Oh no, that strikes too close to heart.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
It does. It's like, okay,
If it makes you
you're
feel
getting a little
better, a lot of the caregivers that your parents pay for, they spend time just sitting there talking to your grandparents.
That's good.
If your parents pay for a caregiver to keep an eye on them, then yeah, because I did that job and I just sat there most of the time and they would just tell me stories and we would just talk about the things that they liked, and their favorite recipes, things like that. It's
the
basically
reasons-
rent a grandchild.
Yeah, it got me a little too close to home.
I'm
'cause,
sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Like I didn't get sad, but I was like, oh god, this is getting real because my grandfather both had Alzheimer's,
Oh. Yeah.
and also died because of complications because the nursing home was shitty.
Oh no, I'm sorry. If I'd have known
It's
that, I
okay.
wouldn't have made that joke.
No, I know, but that's the reason it was kind of funny to me.
Oh, yeah, because we have that gallows
Because it's
humor.
so- yeah, because it was like so exactly the kind of awful that I know you would not do if you do. Which is why I didn't say anything.
You can, so hold on a second. Mags, you can just get the regular one, and then later when you have the money, you can upgrade. Like, you don't have to buy the higher tier one.
Don't buy the higher tier one. Just go with the. It's fine. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, you can just get
Yeah.
standard, and then later if you have the money to upgrade, you can just upgrade then.
Yeah, and it's just a couple skins and a couple loot boxes, and you'll
Yeah,
get the loot
it's
boxes
nothing-
anyway. And there are tons of skins, so it's not like there's none that are like absolutely.
The
dire to
only
have.
one that I really like out of that is the 76 one. I think it's his best skin, but there are plenty of other cool ones too.
I actually had to change. I was using it, and I actually had to switch it because he had the face of like the kind of dude that I'd want to just punch in the mouth.
Right. Well, he's supposed to be like your classic all-American soldier boy, so I mean.
Yeah, that's fair. He had the face of like the kind of dude, bro, that I would.
I mean, I'm
that I
pretty
would
sure
wanna punch in the mouth.
that the classic. I'm pretty sure the classic all-American soldier boy you'd want to punch in the face too, because he doesn't question authority and
That's
You
true.
know,
Yeah,
He's totally
yeah,
fine
that's
with
fair.
discrimination so long as it doesn't affect his family.
Yeah, that's fair, because that is like a lot of the things that I'm just absolutely hate.
Oh god, I need a heal! Oh, nope, there I go. Damn you, Moira. Don't tell me what to have. Oops. You know, before I met you, Maui, I would never speak in text speak. Ever.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no, 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 you use it when you're being goofy and sarcastic. I'll be, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
I don't know.
And now I use it like all the time.
Yeah, like I don't know if anyone else does, but it always
It
helped me,
seems
like,
to be pretty
convey-
common, honestly.
Yeah, it helped me convey like making jokes because a lot of my jokes are kind of dry, and I always worry that people are gonna think that I'm being
Yay!
serious.
Max is making an account, sorry.
Yeah, Max, come and play. I bet she'd be really good at Mercy. I bet Max would be good at Mercy.
Peer pressure.
Here, for sure.
One of us. One of us.
Everybody gonna get the video games.
I don't care.
You want them to
I'm
get.
gonna die. I don't care because y'all fucking suck.
Oh, are you talking about us or the
No,
other team?
in general.
Oh, okay.
Not you
I was-
specifically.
I was like, oh, is it? Are we? Am I doing? You need something, and I'm not.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh yeah, McCree,
That was
I need
embarrassing.
heals. McCree, why aren't you healing me? You cowboy heals. I
I
need your cowboy healing love.
okay.
Sorry. That's
I
as serious
no.
as I could be about that.
No, you're good. I'm embarrassed because I saw the Junkrat about to ult, and I shot down his tire, and then I shot him, and I was like, oh yeah, look at me go, and then I got killed by the bombs he drops when he dies because I didn't move.
Oh, I've done that.
So I was
It's
so
okay.
I was embarrassed.
It's okay. I've done that.
What are you doing?
How's your
Florida?
download
You
coming,
okay?
Hoax?
Um,
How's that download coming?
How's that
How's that
download?
download?
I'm watching
Okay,
you.
I have no good Genji skin, so I actually picked this because
13,
climbs
14
walls.
gigabytes left.
Where are you? Where are you?
This is my only Genji skin.
Where did you hide your treasure? You could hardly find a person.
And I picked green because he climbs walls like a frog.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
This is where I am.
See through the dragon's eyes.
Ah! Bullshit.
Trash mountain.
Badger, 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 mushroom. Mushroom.
Oh, Hanzo, not again!
Hanzo, why? Why do you do the thing that makes me hate you? Oh, I'm just
I was
gonna
making
fall
a
back.
joke about how Hanzo killed Genji in canon, but also why.
He didn't actually kill him.
He did a whole lot of like I feel like the intent was there.
Well, yeah, the intent was definitely there. It's like he just fucking killed me. But like, he didn't actually kill him. So
Well, I feel like I mean, should you get attempted murder because you're bad at murdering? That's the real question.
I mean, that's
here.
usually what happens.
Yeah, but is it good though?
I mean, I don't know, but
See,
that's usually what
it's-
happens is attempted murder instead of murder.
Yeah, no, I know it does, but I'm just gonna say that that's like, in my opinion, as someone who reads a lot of true crime, I feel like, maybe the fact that you're like shit at doing the murder shouldn't be like, oh well, at least he didn't do a whole murder. At least he didn't like do a good murder.
Oh, I'm dead.
Right.
Versus someone who does a good murder, it's like, oh well, you shouldn't have done that.
We
You could've
can't
murdered.
all
That's
be
bad.
perfectionists, Maui. Okay?
Look,
Look,
we can try.
no.
We can strive for the best.
Sometimes it's a crime
you
of passion
aim
and
for-
we do the best we can.
If you shoot for the moon, you will still land among
That sounds like some
The-
Instagram shit right there.
you will still land among the corpses buried in these people's yards.
That Genji's almost dead! Someone kill him! Sorry.
I'm trying to kill this.
Sorry,
He's
Genji
getting
fish.
pocketed. No, he's fine. He's getting pocketed by this heckin'
No,
heck dang.
I hit my desk and Genji fish was like, why the earthquake?
Oh, I thought you were saying fish as in like you were trying to you were like luring him.
No, actual Genji fish. The better.
Okay, I don't know why I
Smad.
assumed that. I've never heard anybody use that as a term for that. I just assumed that
I'm gonna run to the restroom while this reloads.
you need to pee less is what you need to do. She left. She didn't listen to me.
No, I don't think she listened at all.
She's out of control with her peeing.
Completely unstoppable.
Stop.
Basically rampage peeing.
To be expected.
Too much peeing. It's
Just like-
excessive.
I think she needs to slow down.
She needs to.
No.
Everybody, slow down and stop
I can't
peeing.
believe I bought this expensive ass cello.
Expensive ass what?
Oh, this is like the expensive ass cello. Like I was just like,
Oh, yeah.
that's a reasonable price for it. Clicks, and I'm like, wait a second.
I don't know, like, on Mabinogi, I feel like that's not a whole lot of money. I mean, like, it's a lot of money to make, but it's not much money to drop on something, like, good for your ensemble. Your ensemble.
Yeah,
Do not deviate from the plan.
like it's really like people spend a lot of freaking money. People will spend like $1 million on just a guide,
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
which is pretty heinous, honestly.
I'm back. I had to feed the dogs too.
bye, buddy.
Are you sure you don't need to pee again?
Well, hey, I've been drinking a lot, okay?
Maybe you should just pee really hard all at once.
I would if it worked that way.
Right? Who says that it doesn't work that way? Who told you that?
Alcoholics. They know
Well,
better than you.
That's true.
That's
Very
that's-
good point.
Well, look,
But look, have you
that's debatable.
have you ever gotten drunk, or have you always been on the it will kill me?
Oh no, I only got on that at like 22, and I drank before 22.
Well,
but
yeah,
I just
everyone
never-
did. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah, I just never could like. I have a really hard time getting drunk. I start getting like sick of the taste of the stuff I'm drinking,
Same.
and like a little bit like
I get
This
that.
is where
like full, you know, and like
Yeah.
sick of drinking before I'd ever get drunk. I think the closest I would ever get is one time I got like I really like hard cider, so I did like 6 hard ciders.
So-
and I got like tingly fingers, but otherwise,
Yeah, that's the beginning stages, I think.
yeah, that's the closest I've ever got.
But one of the key things about being drunk is you don't notice because you're enjoying getting drunk, but you're drinking a lot of liquids. And you're
Oh, yeah,
fine
yeah.
until the moment where you actually go to the bathroom, and then you have to pee like every 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. The reason I keep saying it is because I know there's no way you're not gonna have to pee like 30 times in the next half hour.
Okay, yeah. I'm going quick. It's like right next to the like.
No,
second
yeah,
hall.
that too. Where I'm acting inconvenienced because it takes you like 30 seconds somehow.
Okay. Yeah, because it's just right down the hall. Like this is a tiny
No.
apartment.
Now, poor Maui has had to deal with me drunk, and I'm much needier of a person.
Every 20.
Oh, the host is well, like the thing that I'm happy about is you
I
both
tabbed
are
out
like,
to check chat and I died because I'm an idiot.
oh no, you have. I'm voting you off the island.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, like Ithy is like a silly drunk, and Hooks, you're like.
I'm
you're
the I
silly,
love
like-
you so much. You're so awesome.
Yeah, and that's how Hooks is too, and I don't mind that. at
Ah, that was bullshit.
all. As long as people are like silly fun drunk, I don't mind that at all. It's when people get mean drunk that I'm not.
I have never actually gotten mean drunk. And the worst I've gotten is sad drunk, where I'm kind of crying because everything sucks.
Yeah, even when people are sad drunk, it doesn't bother me too much. It's just the fact that I'm like, I think it's just that I don't know if I can trust somebody who gets angry drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, well, and also that's how my granddad got, so I get, like, I'm iffy on that.
When I get really drunk, I mostly just want to, like, form a cuddle puddle with my friends and be like, hey,
Yeah.
you're awesome. Did you know that?
I love you.
100% me.
Diva, no, don't do it, Diva, I'm trying to heal you!
I will cuddle puddle
Good
anyone.
night, Safi. Good night.
Good night, Seffy the.
Oh, I've been revived. Who revived me? Who's smart? Who's...
It wasn't me, because I'm up here fighting this Moira by myself.
Don't let me go belly up, Gil.
I'm doing my best.
We gotta get that Farah down.
Oh god, the Moira's ulting on you!
Maui, you're okay. Get her.
She's trying to get me. I just healed you through it.
Yeah, you did. Good job.
Alright, I'm gonna power boost you here in a second. How do I... Oh, shit. Ah, fuck!
I almost got that Hanzo. There's a Genji.
Oh, the Genji's coming for me. The Genjis are coming for me. Oh, yeah! Everybody get heat.
I got her. I got her. I got her. I got her.
Everybody get your heals.
Get the Brigitte. Was there someone behind us? I feel like there was someone. Oh, look out, Melly.
Ah! Oh, I got stunned.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
He just hit me. Oh! Oh! Ah!
Stay in the tranquility. Stay in it.
Okay, okay. Oh, it's doing me a spook.
Are we okay?
Yeah, we're good. Oh, he's... Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Give me a spook. No.
Ah!
Why won't it let me... Let me revive him, you ass! Why won't it let me revive people? What am I doing wrong here? It said left shift, and for some reason it's just not letting me left shift. Maybe I rebound some keys.
Oh, scheiße!
Oh no.
Jump if you need to. Okay.
Okay, there. Okay, how do I revive her? Did we get it?
They never touched a point because they're all snipers or range.
Oh no. That's unfortunate.
Deny. No one's gonna suck your ding dong, sir. Some random scrub came into the chat and was like, "Suck my ding dong," and I'm like, "Nope."
Nobody in here, sir. This isn't that kind of stream.
Check Craigslist.
Yeah, go on Craigslist.
Fun-sized mags. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
Okay.
I want to add mags.
Okay. Yeah, add her as your friend so I can add her as my friend easier.
Fun-sized. There has to be a number, Mags. What's the number after your name? Or the email address. I can stop the stream for that if you want. I just realized that it's probably gonna...
Everyone has to know.
Oh, let's just do this. Oh, no, that's not doing the thing that I want it to do.
Man,
Let's just...
that's all heckin' garbo. I don't want any of this junk.
What's the email address, Mags? I turned off the image. Okay, well, or you can just put it in chat.
Oh no, Meg!
Oh. Sent request. Okay. I tried to look out for you, okay? I just want it noted. Did you get it from chat, by the way? Oh, I need to shrink it. Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't. I don't have the stream open. I didn't want to explode. I'm pretty sure I would.
Uh-oh, my stream is being weird now. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
need a snuggle.
Or do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Very few things in my life that I know, but I know that.
I want this victory pose.
Okay, there we go.
I want to buy it.
Well, just wait. Be patient.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I'm not good at it.
What do you want to
I'm not
play? Do you still need more arcade
Yeah.
boxes?
Let me check.
Oh, I'm out of
Yes, I need one more.
Okay. Do you want mystery, elimination, or Junkenstein? Because I'm not playing free for all.
Okay.
Not that it lets me. It's not letting me anyway. So.
Oh, okay. We can do. We can do another mystery.
Okay.
Mystery's fun. We're gonna have to teach both Hoax and Mags how to play Overwatch.
I am down for that.
I don't know that I'm going to be good at it, but
Now arriving at Lijiang.
Oh, I'm a mercy.
hey, why am I always Reaper?
Tilted.
Tilted.
Look
at my
do the
spray.
hustle. I can't. I'm doing the hustle.
I can't
Well,
hustle.
how come you have a dance and I can't buy all kinds of? stupid
Because I've been
emotes with
playing
all of my
since
money?
beta.
The objective.
Oh, I see how it is.
I just bought it for you for Christmas. Okay.
That's true.
Let's be honest. Your other computer would not have run it.
No, it would not have.
I wouldn't even tried to run it.
It would have just been like.
I
It would have laughed at you.
instantly- Yeah,
Like there would have
probably.
been that Mac
Would've
voice.
laughed at me. Yeah, it would have laughed at me and it would have hurt my feelings.
Yep. Oh, get this tracer off me.
I hear Tracer, you heckin' heck.
Heck and heck and heck.
You heckin' heck.
Get him, Roadhog. I killed him with the Mercy Blaster.
Oh yeah. Does Mercy's blaster have a name?
I don't know. I think only the... Well, no, there's not a
Oh, they
lot
have
of
some
sidearms, is there? There's
Not
just
really.
Mercy and Diva. I think
Yeah,
Diva
I
just
think-
got the name Bunny Blaster because the bunny is her icon.
Yeah. Oh, is that not canon?
I don't know that it is.
I felt
Ah!
like I heard Jeff refer to it as canon at some point, but he might
Maybe.
just...
Oh, there's a Widowmaker out there. Be careful.
Why am I shooting at Widowmaker with shotguns?
Right?
Why am I a dingle?
I was a little confused about that, but...
Why am I a dingle?
Back up.
Let me get you
I gotta put my spray on the wall. It's important.
Who's on
okay?
the... Oh! Bitch ass.
Oh heck!
Heck
Oh
and
no,
heck.
I've been hacked. How will I ever shoot my shotguns?
You can't be a ghost now. How could you be emo if you
I'm
can't
not
ghost?
I'm bad at being a ghost anyway.
Heck and heck.
Ghost it up, okay?
Okay, I'll ghost it.
No, don't. I was just teasing.
Oh, okay.
There's a bastion at the end of that hallway. Didn't you see him?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna ghost in there.
Let's get
We
you
got
out there.
we got a Hanzo named Puddin.
I feel really cheated right now.
Why?
Because on the pet descriptions for Mabinogi, it was like, this pet can retrieve items and gold for you that, you didn't realize you dropped or whatever. And so it's like, cool, sounds great. It was only like $5, so I impulse spent another $5, even though I probably shouldn't at this point.
God, it's so annoying.
I gotta go back to the point, guys. Fall back
doesn't
if you
even-
can.
Okay.
It doesn't even
Oh, I
gather
might die here.
from the spiders. I'm so angry.
Wow, that's rude. What the heck?
Woo!
Oh yeah, man! I was 2 points from my ult. I wanted to get my ult and do that really annoying Reaper ult.
Assumptively, I looked on the internet and people speculate that it's because spiders are considered a neutral mob, and because of that, you can't pick up their items with the pets. And I'm like, what is the
That's-
point even?
That's bullshit.
That's false advertising.
It is. I'm very-
Discrimination.
Fake it. Oh,
Reinhard, don't
Discrimination against
you
minors.
Mohammed, huh? You're not getting any younger.
What's in this?
Also, every now and then, one of these spiders will caught on something and will
If
poop
you
out
look
like
at this, it's a
one
nice
pop.
case.
Maui, by the way, did you uninstall Arc?
Yes, I did.
You should install League, and we can both be terrible with it together.
Okay. Yeah, I've actually have no idea how League works, and I've never.
It's
watched
complicated. I'm not gonna lie, it's
Yeah.
complicated.
I've never watched it knowing what's going on. I'm always just like, oh yeah, this is video games.
I'll play it.
It's got like lanes,
It's like
and it's like Heroes of the Storm, but also
Yeah.
there are items you can buy, and the
It's kind of
jungle
like
actually
a-
matters. So
See, I have no fucking idea about any of it. I'm just like, all I know is it looks like the top-down D&D simulators I used to play when I was younger.
it. I feel like it's easy to pick up but difficult to master. One of those
Yeah,
sorts of things.
sure.
I'm on fire.
Let me get you.
No, Puddin'. Not gonna lie, I'm getting serious Joker and Harley Quinn vibes because of Mercy's skin right now
Yeah.
and his name.
You needed it.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Mr. J.
I'm so mad at what they did to Harley in all the movies. Why are the movies so bad?
Well,
Why are movies always bad?
because Harley was written as disposable. Let's be perfectly honest.
Well, no, in the comics she has all kinds of depth.
Well, right, but that's after she leaves the Joker and she starts having her own damn storylines.
No,
but
no,
originally,
no. She had tons of depth before she met Joker. She was like a psychiatrist before she met
yeah,
Joker.
no, I
right?
know that. But like after
Oh.
that, she was mostly just written as expendable. Like she was a plot
there were
point for
definitely-
Joker, not her own person.
There were definitely some like that, but in a lot of the iterations of her with Joker, she had a lot of depth, and a lot of it was about like, there was a lot of stuff about like their relationship in the point of view of her and how she like how she went from where she was to where she was at, and how she became a criminal, and also I felt like it was I don't know, people always act like, oh well, they were in love and that's what happened.
No.
Yeah, no, but I hate, or at least Harley was in love with him, but I don't ever.
Yeah, no,
I
she
don't
was
think
madly
Harley-
in love with him, but I think it was because of
I
her
actually,
mental
I don't
manipulation
think-
and everything.
yeah, I don't think Harley was in love with him. I think she was used to abusive relationships and she idealized him.
Yeah.
In the same way that people idealized a lot of cult leaders.
Did you know that canonically Harley Quinn had a baby, and she
Oh, yeah.
she gave it to her sister because
'cause
Joker
the-
wouldn't approve?
Yeah, well, I mean, and not only that, but it would be like, that's probably not the best
No,
thing
like
to happen.
legit when she talks to
Yeah,
what's
no,
her
no,
name, Black Canary or
Ivy.
something like that? I can't remember her name.
Oh no, she has
The one with
um,
the fishnets and the loud voice and the sonic boom.
Heck, I know who you mean, but I don't remember.
Right? Okay, so there's a point in one of the comics where Harley Quinn is fighting her, and
Yeah,
Harley
yeah.
Quinn realizes that she's pregnant, and so they have this like heart to heart, and they talk, and Harley Quinn's like, "I'm not gonna fight you. You're pregnant. What the fuck?" And then she explains that she had a daughter, and she gave it to her sister because what would Mr. J think? And it's just like, girl.
Yeah, and it's, I don't know, she was so, I don't know, she was like, and the thing is that a lot of, they did the same thing with her that they did with
We're
Catwoman,
cutting out?
where-
Is it all of us or just one of us?
Is it me? Was it me? Am I the one?
I mean, we're also yelling over each other, so that can't help.
We are doing a lot of yelling.
Okay, things are important. Sorry.
I'll get fucking heated about like
Mm.
superhero shit. Which is funny because like I don't like any of the recent superhero movies, and I don't read tons of comics. I only read comics sometimes. But there are certain ones that, like, I guess because it was big and like it was a big thing in like the 90s, so I grew up with a lot of the shows and comics and stuff like that, and it was like the animated
I
series
was more
really
into
good.
Sailor
Never
Moon,
stop
to be
fighting
honest.
for what you believe.
Yeah, my sister was into Sailor Moon. I was more into Batman.
I mean, like, Mags, I mean like all the voices, or is it just like Maui, or is it just me?
Batman is that asshole.
Batman
Like-
sucks, but the
No, you know who fucking sucks? Is Superman.
they but like with
Nah,
Superman.
Superman. Have you? Oh my god. Okay.
No, I don't.
He-
No, trust me, I do not like Superman.
He
but
ripped off Green Arrow's arm to make him stop being a hero.
in a comic.
Yeah, it's canon. He rips off Green
Oh.
Arrow's arm because
Jesus
the
Christ.
government told him that the heroes needed to stop, and Green Arrow was like, no, fuck you. And so he rips off his arm!
After yourself.
Okay, so I'm not saying I like Superman. What I'm saying is that Superman and Batman are different sides of the same turd.
No, Superman is shit. He's lawful
Well,
good and
so-
he's shit.
No, but so is Batman, though.
No, Batman is chaotic
No,
good.
No.
Yeah.
No, Batman is
No, cause
chaotic good in that he might be chaotic good, but he's chaotic good only in that he has always been wealthy and privileged, and he views other people as something.
your background is not your alignment, okay?
No, but what I'm saying is that he might
No,
be.
Puddin'!
He might be chaotic good rather than lawful good. But my thing is that the reason that he's chaotic good is because he thinks that he's entitled to make up the rules that make things good.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
but that makes him
And-
like chaotic good or chaotic neutral, like maybe even chaotic evil, to be perfectly honest. Because he could work to help the disenfranchised, but no, he just fucking puts them in jail instead.
No, yes. See,
So,
that's
like-
what I'm saying. Is that he's lawful good in a lot of ways, but he's only chaotic good when he says he's doing something good, and it's something that everybody else doesn't agree with. That's the only time he's chaotic good. When it's every other time he's lawful good, the only time he's not is when it isn't convenient to
Okay,
his personal morality.
But Superman will follow the law to the letter, even if it's wrong.
No, he
So-
will. He's definitely like hardcore lawful good. But with Batman, Batman hides behind the persona of a savior of the people,
And he's
to
not.
to hide a lot of his
I mean-
entitlement and belief that he should be judge, jury, and executioner of a lot of these people.
Well, no, because he doesn't kill anyone. Remember that.
No, but he doesn't kill anyone because he's a good guy, and good guys wouldn't do that. And and in his head, it's like, okay, so good guys don't. I feel like both him and Superman, I feel like are different sides of the same coin because they both rely. And actually, Harry Potter from the movie is a lot like that too.
Man,
Where
I like Harry
they're-
Potter, but fuck Harry Potter. Let's just be
Yeah, the
honest.
thing is that their whole quest relies on a sense of justice that's totally derived from an extremely naive worldview of good and evil.
Okay, but
And-
let's be honest. Like Voldemort was severely like racist and genocidal.
Oh no,
so
I'm not devil's advocating for Voldemort. I'm just saying that there's there were people like I'm saying that how the fuck do I revive people? Sorry, I
you
can't
press
revive.
E.
Is that it?
Yes.
Oh fuck, that would explain. It keeps telling me on screen to press shift.
No, your shift button, your left shift button, zooms you to people. Your E button reses people.
It kept telling me press left shift when I was trying to revive, and I was like, okay, that's clearly not the button. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I thought maybe I rebound something. Okay, so what I'm saying is that their stuff relies on them twisting the narrative to be a very storybook naive, like childlike view of good and evil, and not seeing any grays. If they believe in any grays, it means that they might have to make a decision that isn't good. They might have to make a decision that objectively is an evil decision for the greater good, or they might have to make a decision that objectively is good but is going to cause evil. And they can't do that because their entire worldview relies on this unflinching belief that they're doing good and that they're good guys and that they're bad guys and that certain things make people bad guys and certain things make them good. And
I mean, objectively, all of his big enemies, not like the little minion sort of enemies that he fights, objectively, they're pretty bad.
No, they are, but also there's like...
I mean, Two-Face goes evil because of shit that happens to make him Two-Face, but he's still evil.
And the thing is, though, that, like, in my personal headcanon, this isn't canon, but with Batman, I believe that the city itself causes a lot of people to become quote-unquote bad guys that would not otherwise become quote-unquote bad guys.
Well, because it puts you in a limited situation with limited resources and
I feel
jobs
like, I feel like
shit.
that's like... This is why I can talk about Batman for like 3.5 hours. Is because I feel like the city of Gotham is like a perfect narrative for poverty and the kind of limited choices you have when you're in a impoverished situation.
You know that Batman's parents' murder was planned, right? It wasn't just a mugging.
No, I didn't. Well, to be fair,
so it turns out. Spoiler alert.
Hang on. If you're gonna say it was Joker.
No.
Okay.
I don't think it was Joker. But, so, spoiler alert, what I know is that his dad was kind of a slumlord. And he was into some shady fucking business. And his quote-unquote business partners got tired of his shit. And basically they figured that it would be easier to just take him out and then take over the rest of everything that they were doing.
There's a lot of snipers out here, huh?
And so what they did was they arranged for a mugging of his parents, and it was actually his
This makes even more sense. Okay, because look, that means that the whole mugging situation, right, was because someone who was at the top, Batman's dad,
where's that fucking Genji?
Somebody who was at the top did something shitty, but was getting away with it because they were at the top, and those are the people who...
Fuck you, Andraste, you little bitch! Where the fuck were you? Where the fuck were you? Sorry, I'm having Dragon Age flashbacks, okay?
I'm getting...
I'm sorry! Dragon Age gave me feelings, and I'm just screaming at Andraste for being a whore.
It's fine, I'm just trying to kill this Torbjorn in his turret. Yeah, I got it! Okay, anyway, so somebody at the top, Batman's dad, was doing something shitty that was contributing to the state of the city that makes other people do, like, pettier crime that isn't as, like, morally reprehensible, right?
Yeah, basically they were like...
Other people... hang on. Other people who were also, like, closer to the top, get pissed off at the shit that he's doing, and they end up doing something to stop him from doing it that is also objectively evil. Then, which is like orphaning a child by killing their parents. Then, because of that, what happened there, Batman happens, and he, in turn, ends up focusing a lot of his, like, most of his stuff that he focuses on, ends up being people who aren't at the top. They end up being people who are, like, doing petty crimes or who started at the bottom. And I feel like the reason that Selina or Catwoman was one of my favorite characters is she was one of those characters who started at the bottom and did petty crime because she realized that morality was extremely gray in a lot of these situations, right? And then there's actually in the show Gotham, I never finished watching the show Gotham, but in the show Gotham, there's a moment where she talks to Batman, and he's if you watch the way that he talks to a lot of allies or like chaotic neutral or like villains who aren't technically like violent evil villains, it's extremely condescending, and he does the same thing in the way that he talks to Selina, and she actually calls him out on it in Gotham, and they don't go like hella into it, but they but basically she calls him out on the fact that he's like, the way he's talking to her is kind of a condescending, like painting the things that she did as like bad decisions and the things that he does as good in such a way that it's like he's talking to a child almost. And she calls him out because he's speaking from the point of view of someone who has never experienced this stuff. He's never experienced any of the stuff that she's talking about. He never was in a position of poverty where he had to like make those kinds of decisions. He was never in a
Right,
situation.
like why is it always rich boys that get to be the superheroes?
And see, that's another reason why I don't like Iron Man personally.
Like, did you ever watch? Kind of off topic, but sort of related. Did you ever watch Powerpuff Girls?
Yes.
There's an episode where this little rich girl shows up and she has all these really cool gadgets that sort of give her superpowers, and they go, "You can't buy superpowers," and she looks at him and she goes, "Say that to Batman." And I'm like, boy, she got her number. She got his number.
Yeah,
I shouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, it's totally like so basically his mentality is that he's a good guy, right? They all view themselves as good guys, and because they're good guys, they're entitled to do bad things sometimes or heartless things sometimes in order to stop bad guys. So like Superman ripping off the dude's arm, that he considers that a good action because he's a good guy and he did it for the greater good. And then Batman is the same way, and then it's like, I may have to like get a whole bunch of teenagers who were mugging somebody arrested, or teenagers who were like tagging something arrested, when that's really not gonna like help the situation. But that's it. Or I may have to like kick the shit out of Harley, even though she's clearly brainwashed, and this isn't going to distance her from the Joker. This is going to make the situation worse because she's going to see him as a martyr or whatever. But the things that he's doing, he considers right because he's a good guy and he's making that decision.
Not yet.
And the reason that he feels entitled to make that decision is he experienced one bad thing that happened because the city is shitty. And if that is canon, the thing that you talk about, if that's canonical throughout, like, whatever comic.
Like, I'll have to ask
then,
Petey to double check that that's not like an alternate timeline thing, but I'm pretty sure it's canonical.
It could be, because I know one of the ones they tried to make canonical, and I get real defensive, is because one of the ones they tried to make canonical was that the Joker orchestrated Batman's parents being killed, and I was like, that's the stupidest bullshit I have ever heard in my life.
No, I didn't get that
and
one.
it totally, no, yeah, it's really stupid. And at the time I like bitched about it, and then my mom went online and she saw an article about it, and she was like, this guy said the exact same thing you did. And I was like, good!
So,
I'm mad about it.
So fun fact, whenever I'm tired but I can't sleep, I ask Petey to tell me about DC Comics.
That would be good.
So, like, he'll tell me about Batman, or he'll tell me about Superman, or he'll tell me about a specific storyline. And that's how I know most of my stuff, because aside from the cartoons, I don't know shit, to be perfectly honest. So I know what Petey has told me, and, like, I can repeat that and tell you stuff that I know from what he said, because he's big into it, so he knows.
Mine was always Batman. Like, there are some other ones that I like.
I threw her off.
My big thing was always Batman. Oh god, I'm gonna need help with this windstorm.
I threw him. Does that help?
Yes. But yeah, like when I was a kid, any Batman stuff I would watch, like the cartoon series.
Is that my? Hold on a second.
I'm gonna block this, Arissa.
I think I might know that Symmetra that just tried to kill you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I think he's one of Petey's friends.
Oh, is it?
I think.
Tell him to throw the game for us. If you're a real friend, you throw the game. Oh, I feel like I've seen him before. Now that you mention it. You little bitch ass. He keeps moving, so I can't hit him. Oh yeah, get over here. You little shit. You little shit Bastion, you better back up.
Das Moose. I feel like Petey knows him, or I follow him on Twitter.
I feel like I've definitely seen him before, because the name sounds really familiar. Dang it, God, I really will not shut up once I start talking about Batman. Okay. Anyway, so that's my problem with Batman, is that I feel like he and Superman are both bad, but they're sides of the same like turd coin, where Superman looks to other people for what's good and what's lawful, and then he does it because he believes that there's good and there's evil. Batman feels like he can make that decision himself because he inherently has a sense of superiority over those around him because of where he came from. And he believes that he's entitled to make those decisions.
You know about Batman and Ra's al Ghul, right?
I feel like... I can't remember who that is.
Do you know about the labyrinth pool?
I want to say yeah, but I'm not positive.
So Ra's al Ghul runs the place that basically taught Batman all of his shit, like his ninja shit.
Okay, now I know what you mean.
And he has the labyrinth pool, which basically resurrects him when he's about to die.
Batman, fucking Mary Sue piece of shit.
No, not Batman. Ra's al Ghul.
Okay.
Has it?
I was like, okay, I don't remember that
Batman
part.
doesn't use it during a storyline because I think it's in Arkham Asylum or one of the games, I believe, because he's infected with that thing from Joker. He has to use the labyrinth pools to save himself.
Okay, yeah, probably because I never played all the way through that.
And I'm trying to remember because I'm drunk and you're asking me about Batman and I ain't the greatest on Batman, okay? Let's just put that out there.
I mean, if it's wrong, it's not like I'm gonna be like, it's illegal.
I'm just like, hey, anybody watching? I don't know what I'm talking about, okay?
Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna be mad, so, like, a lot of my stuff that I know is from the fucking 90s.
I swear to God, if that's actually Simon, I'm gonna shit myself.
I need more vodka.
No, Honeydew?
You're not allowed to leave when you do it, because I'm gonna be mad. Honeydew, who's he playing?
Hold on.
Damn it.
No, Reaper, why? I fell down. But I did get their Mercy and their Moira, so...
Nobody's talking to me, but, Honeydew is a common online handle for Simon of Yogscast.
Oh, yeah.
And if that's the real Honeydew, I'm gonna shit myself, I swear to God.
Why am I... Oh, I got confused because I was like, why am I Pharah? I wasn't playing Pharah, but I just respawned as Pharah. Go, McNugget!
Everything sucks.
Maui!
Yeah. That was me blocking the damage. I'm really good at holding a shield.
I got gold objective kills and objective time. Nobody's talking in the chat room, I think, because Mags had to leave. Mags is downloading, so it's taking up all of the... Yeah, you're downloading Hoax. Like, 40 minutes ago. But I saw it.
No, it's still downloading. It's still downloading. It's only...
I keep going to open this loot box, and then I get into a new map, and I'm like, nope, not yet.
Right?
Because I don't want to, like, stop to do it. I only have one, but at the same time, I can't resist not, like... Because I'll be like, oh, I should just not click it. And then it's like, but I could click it.
Not enough players. Oh, pardon me.
See, I haven't gone very far.
What? I don't see. Where did you post it?
It's just loading slow. It'll come.
Because you're downloading the thing. That's why.
No, I just load slow in general.
Oh my god, you're so tall.
Do you ever wonder, so like, Effie took one of the brains from one of these robots, right?
Yeah.
You ever wonder if one of these bodies is Orisa?
I was defeated here by Doomfist.
I don't know. I wonder if she. I mean, I imagine there were so many parts around that she had to rebuild the brain.
Right, but your brain is basically who you are. So what if she had to take a brain from one of the broken bots and rebuild it into a working bot?
We're gonna get into this AI sentience discussion again, and we almost got in a fist fight.
We did. Mario was like, they're not real, and I'm like, but they are real. You're just racist. And it would have ended up in a wrestling match if we were in person. I swear to God.
Yeah. Well, I was arguing because I don't think for sure that I think a robot could be sentient. I just don't think that they are inherently sentient.
And I was like, well, where do you draw the damn line? How do you get to decide? Who are you?
Yes, and that's the thing is that I'm like, I feel like, yeah, he's like, I love you all. I feel like, there has to be a deciding factor of when something gains sentience, because there's clearly a deciding factor of when something isn't sentient, which is usually like when we're talking about single-celled organisms and things like that, right?
But what if they are sentient and we just don't know, Maui?
Well, we know that they're mentally, like, the way that their brains are built, they're not capable of certain types of sentience. Or at least that's current.
What if it's just us being narrow-minded in our view of sentience?
And that's possible. It could be possible, because we used to think, like, a lot of weird shit. But, also, what causes sentience to happen in that case? And if that is the case, then...
We used to think that all animals couldn't feel pain, so I mean...
Yeah, that's true. And also, like, when we talk about sentience, we have to talk about, like, does that require a sense of self?
Come on, bring it together.
And, in that case, are we only including animals that have a sense of, like, I am me and that person is not me? Which arguably a lot of animals have, but a lot of animals also don't have.
The objective is
yeah.
And then you have, so with robots, it's like, so whatever causes sentience to happen, right? Because if it exists in other animals, if it exists in us, clearly it has to exist in certain other animals. And if it exists in some other animals and it's not inherent to anything that's alive, and if that is the case, then at what point do we draw a line?
There's a boosted Lucio.
I can't see. Okay, I'm defense matrixing. I don't know how much it's helping. I don't actually know how to use the defense matrix, so there's a very good chance that I'm doing it wrong. Mikey, no. But yeah, so if there is animal sentience,
Together we are strong.
then then we have to say, like, okay, if that does occur, is that something that we can replicate as an animal that is sentient, or is that a natural process that we're incapable of replicating?
Okay, but here's a question for you. Are crows sentient?
I would argue that yes, they are. But then the question becomes, what is it exactly about, like, their sentience that makes them more sentient than other animals?
Right? It's...
and for me personally, it's
See,
that they
this is why I like science and math and, like, chemistry, because it's a very set series of rules, okay?
Yeah, but I feel like it's got a lot of, like...
I killed myself.
Well, don't do that.
I killed myself on the wall, because I was arguing about sentience.
Well, no,
hey,
you're not
getting
sentient
there.
at all.
No, now I'm dead. But here's the question. They're dead, but they were sentient when they were alive, so...
Wait, what's dead?
Like, if a person is dead, but they were sentient while they were alive, do they still afford the rights of a sentient being?
I don't think so.
Lots of people disagree with you, friend.
Oh, no, yeah, I know. I just don't think... I think, from, like, and when we're talking about from a cultural standpoint, then I think that when it comes to, like, after-death cultures, that's a lot more about the living than it is about the
Also,
dead, in my opinion.
if it's legal in any way, shape, or form, I want you to take my skull and make it into something really cool and ornate.
Okay, I can do that.
Yourself.
I'm trying to get good at carving bones, so
Even if
By the
you
time
just
you die.
like carve "fuck you" onto my forehead, I'm
I
cool
could,
with
and I
it.
just put you on the mantle. But yeah, so I think that like, I personally
Like, how about
think-
go fuck yourself?
I think that the complicated thing is that rights don't exist. It's like a man-made invention.
Yeah.
So rights are allowed to be afforded, or people are entitled to any rights that other people feel that they're entitled to.
See,
right?
this is what we do, hoax. We just sit here and we debate shit that
and
has
not even important shit. Just
it has
shit.
no meaning.
If at any point this becomes super boring, please tell me, because I'm not trying to be real boring. I just like to talk about like biology stuff and like,
And to be honest, Maui and I like to argue about nothing in particular.
yeah. If you have something you want to argue about, I will argue about that also.
It's entertaining.
Okay, because
Is it because we get really animated about it?
Yeah.
we did talk about it before, and I was like, we
got like
got in a-
into it
we
for
got in a
several
fight.
hours. Like,
You know, we were mad.
yeah.
If he got heated, and I was like, wait a minute.
And then you got heated, and then it did not go well.
Yeah, because if he got real defensive, like, no, they can't be sentient, and I was like, yeah, but that doesn't mean they're inherently sentient. Some of them aren't sentient.
And I'm like, who are you to decide? You're not God.
Which is a fair point.
You don't get to decide. Shut up and accept what they say they are. And you're just like, no, I'm not gonna
what if-
do it.
What if I got one of those like T900 calculators, right? What if
Okay.
I installed a program on it to make it say that it is sentient? Would it then be sentient?
Well, that's what the Turing test is for. It's a very basic test of sentience.
What all does the Turing test require?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, because
I know it's a really good test of AI. That's what I know.
But in that case, though, we are trying to so the Turing test is the person who has the right to decide.
Right, and
Which
that's like
I'm
messed
gonna
up
point
too.
out is another robot, so they might be biased.
I mean, maybe. But I feel like this might be the reason why there was an Omnic War. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna argue that if people start being like, if a robot came to me and was like, I think I deserve human rights, I would be
If
like,
a
yeah,
robot
yeah.
asks me, do I have a soul? Hey, maybe he's fucking sentient, you think?
Yeah, see, I feel like if something is self-aware enough to think that it deserves rights or some sort of like
Oh, I'm out.
autonomy or whatever, I feel like that in itself is an indication of sentience.
Right? Like, it makes sense.
But
It's like-
assuming that we haven't programmed it to mimic those behaviors in humans, because I feel like it would be very easy for us as like a very social species to program something into, like, we've programmed robots that look like dogs and
But-
things like that.
But how do
and
we know
because-
what's what we've programmed and what it's adapted to? Like,
think we would
if
have
it's
to look
programmed
at-
to adapt, how do we draw the line between, oh, it's actually sentient and, oh, it's just doing its programming? Like, there's no way to know.
I feel like once it's adapted to the point where it could make personal decisions and it could change its programming enough so that it's like, it is aware of like.
But that's what
a sense of
adaptive
self and
programming
stuff.
is. That's what an adaptive AI is.
I think if it was able to do it to the point where it had like a defined sense of self, and where it could extend beyond its intended programming, then I feel like that could be. I feel like that could be sentient. But then that is a thing where it's like, the problem being that like sentience is such a nebulous concept that it's
I really want you to play that Detroit game, like Detroit Become
yeah,
Human or whatever, because I feel like it's really relevant to our recent arguments versus AI rights. when AI doesn't even exist in our fucking world? Like, we are arguing about this as if it's a real life thing.
I mean, it kind of does. Like those robots.
Not to the degree that we're arguing it.
Yeah, that's fair. I
Not-
feel like the
yeah.
robots, like that robot that walked and slipped on a banana and then it fell on the ground and the sound was really loud.
We're gonna okay, when there's
felt
the robot
sympathy for
uprising,
it.
we're gonna have to answer for that robot. You know that.
Yeah, I felt like a lot of sympathy for it, and I was like, oh, that poor robot. But is that sympathy valid, or is that sympathy conditioned?
Anthropomorphization, sort of.
Yeah. So that's the question, really. But I do feel sorry for it. It slipped on that banana peel. They put it right there in the floor so it would do it.
Yeah. Ah!
They did that on purpose, and that was.
Yeah, they totally set that robot up to fail, and that was not cool, but it was still funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same as playing pranks on other humans, to be honest.
Yeah, it's true. Watching stuff fall, anything that falls down. Like,
Anything
have you
that's
seen-
not, like, harmful, but,
Yeah.
like, awkward and
Like-
unsettling.
To be completely honest, videos of dogs like tripping and falling
It's hilarious.
is the funniest fucking shit to me. Like,
Or, like, if they get something stuck around their nose, like when Kismet gets a scrunchie stuck on her muzzle. That's the most hilarious fucking thing to me.
Science will reveal.
it's so funny.
Because her
God,
lips
I've-
curl and she paws at it, and she's like, why is this here? But she put it there? You know?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. It's
Why this is
slapstick.
happening to me?
something about slapstick with animals is so much funnier than it is with humans. I guess because, like, I know that humans are awkward and bad at things, but then you see stuff like one of my favorite things I've seen vultures do is one time I put a roadkill rabbit out because I was letting them eat it, and a whole bunch of them were hanging out, like 20 vultures, and one of them grabbed it.
Ah, I'm
and
down.
pulled it,
Yeah.
unintentionally, and it moved, and all the other ones, like every single vulture jumped, because it was like startled, because they thought that it was like it came back to life.
Yeah.
And that was the funniest shit to me. I laughed for like 20 minutes about the stupid vultures.
Oh, and Hoax, one of the things we argued about is like, Maui was like, but they can't actually feel emotions, they're just programmed to react in the way that emotions would be. And I was like, but we're just programmed to feel emotions by nature.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing, is like, if we can, I feel like if
There's a
you
tracer
are-
on the point.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. Mikey, why? Why are you not turreted?
Every death,
Oh, Mikey, why are you just running?
redemption.
Mikey, no.
But it was like, how do we draw the distinction between
I think it's what we can
evolutionary
show-
programming and man-made programming, you know?
Yeah, I think that it would be.
Ah, I'm down.
See, and I think that's the thing too, is I think that we're incapable of doing that without bias as humans.
Yeah.
Until I think that we're probably incapable. Period. But when it comes to, because you can only as like something that's within
Well, I mean, let's be
the layer of
perfectly
the
honest.
being.
We can barely realize that other people of a different skin tone are sentient human beings
No, yeah, we're
worthy of
pretty
respect.
bad.
So,
Yeah, and so I think that there's only so much you can do as a being that's like examining itself and the system that it's in, because you just can't be objective. It's just impossible. But also, I think that with a lot of it, I feel like it would have to be, we have to accept the fact that our sentience is entirely a man-made concept.
yep.
And that it doesn't really mean anything, I think. And that once we're able to like accept that that's a thing,
Beacon in place.
then I feel like we'd be much better at deciding what isn't sentient.
Ah! Sorry.
But before that, I feel like we're gonna have a very hard time deciding what isn't sentient, because
And see,
we have this,
that's where our breakdown happened, because I feel like we don't have the right to decide.
but I feel like we have the obligation to. I feel like we have an obligation to decide, in the sense that sentience is something that we've created. The concept of sentience is entirely man-made, and I feel like without humans saying this is sentient, this isn't sentient, there is no such thing as sentient. We're trying
Well,
to.
but
like,
there is no such thing anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that there's like if there's like say that there's no difference between levels of cognitive function, right? It doesn't matter if you're like a mushroom. It doesn't matter if you're a human being. That everybody is equally sentient, right? If we find that out, then I feel like because that could be the case, I feel like because that could be the case that my bad.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm the healer, but I'm Zen, so
well,
I'm not great at it.
you're one of the healers. We also have 2 Moiras. Had 2 Moiras.
60 seconds remaining.
But yeah, it's like I feel if a being has the ability to question whether or not it's sentient.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
And I don't think
measurement
it's for us to decide that no, they're not.
I think that that's a good goal point for it, but I feel like we're the only ones who can decide whether something is or isn't because we've created the concept. But until we admit that the concept is created and doesn't actually have like literal meaning, I feel like then it's impossible for us to do that. Because I feel like when it comes to, it's like deciding whether or not something is a mammal, right?
Well, like, but mammal, like, to another species, like, say they're aliens, right? To another species, the word mammal isn't going to mean anything, and our classification of mammal isn't going to mean anything either.
See, that's what I mean,
it's
though,
like,
is that, like,
if a robot is concerned enough about sentience to ask whether or not it is sentient, then it's sentient.
But that's what I'm saying, is that because it's a man-made concept and sentience doesn't mean anything, then I feel like humans are the only ones who can decide whether or not something is sentient, because it's the same way as deciding if something's a mammal, where it's only a mammal because we said it's a mammal. There's
right,
no
but
other
it strikes me a lot as like white people can only decide who has rights and who don't. Like, who the fuck are we? We're just fucking humans, and we're rather shit at being humans.
I feel like the reason.
So you see how heated we get about this hoax?
Yeah,
we get really fucking heated about it.
I feel like the reason that it's different is because we're talking about a group that the only people who are capable of making a decision like something is or isn't sentient are the people who are sentient, right? So I feel like when it, and not only that, but also the fact that like another race of like aliens or something might have no concept of sentience. It might be a totally like human concept.
Diva's almost out of her mech. Right, like we could, like aliens could come here and be like, they're not sentient.
Yeah, and so that's my argument.
Like there's still people who think that dogs don't have souls.
Yeah, and
like look at Sparta and tell me he doesn't have a soul. That fucker has a soul. Like, it's a potato, but it's a soul.
Yeah. if I'm going anywhere, he deserves to go someplace way more nicer.
Way better. Yeah. I mean, we don't deserve dogs.
No, we really don't. And that's the thing though, is that I'm not arguing necessarily that like if something said, "Am I sentient?" we could say, "No, you're not sentient." I'm arguing that the concept of sentience in general only means anything because we give it meaning.
Well, like,
and that if something questioned its sentience, it would be because we programmed it to have the sort of the sort of human.
Are you an alien?
Maybe.
Nobody says it that way.
I was about to say humanity, and then I said
human.
We have the sort of like, we've given it the sort of human definition of what is and isn't sentient, right?
Pause there again, I have to pee.
Okay. Always peeing.
Bye, buddy.
Why am I so upset about the robots? Are you upset about the robots?
No, not really.
I am. I'm upset about it.
I mean, it's fun to listen to.
What do you think? Do you think I'm right? Tell me I'm right before she comes back.
I feel like in a lot of ways you guys are agreeing, but I can see what you mean. A definition is only, I mean, a word only has a definition because we gave it a definition.
Yeah, because like I definitely think that it's like that something could be sentient. But it's like I feel like because I feel like it's debatable whether or not.
I'm back.
Said she agrees with me.
What?
Hello, how are you?
Traitor!
To be fair, I did tell her to tell me that. But still. But yeah, I just think that when it comes to something that's like totally defined as by humans, something that other animals don't have a concept of necessarily. They just are. They don't have a concept of like, this is what being sentient is and this is what being sentient isn't. That when it comes to a thing with a definition like that, we have to like, we're the ones who created this criteria for what is and isn't sentient. And when we're creating something in our image, when we are sentient, I feel like it's a dangerous way to be like, we're already not, there's a lot of debate over whether we're critical enough to like observe the system that we're in and make objective decisions about it, because we tend to humanize everything.
We do, we really do, but...
Which is actually where a lot of the idea that, babies and dogs and shit don't feel pain came from, because people's genuine reaction was, oh, that looks like, that seems like it would hurt and it would be in pain and that it's suffering, and they were like, well, you can't assume that because humans just assume that. So that's where a lot of that came from, and admittedly, they did it to a fault. But yeah, that's where a lot of that came from, and I feel like that's a similar thing where like, not that we're any more capable of examining the system that we're in than an AI would be, but that we're making something already swayed in such a way that it's going to act human because that's the only way we know how to act. And then for us to then be like, what does and doesn't make something human, or what does and doesn't make something sentient, it's only a definition that we've created. So I would argue that, like, I don't think you're wrong. I think that sentience is like, I think that an AI could absolutely be sentient. But I think that until we're able to come to the consensus of this is what sentience is, and also sentience really doesn't mean anything because we just fucking made it up.
I mean, I get that. But as humans, we put a lot of stock into sentience.
No, yeah.
A lot of people determine how they treat something as to whether or not it's sentient or not.
Yeah.
And not as to whether or not it's humane or it's good. Just whether or not it's sentient. And I don't know, I feel like the people determining how you get treated should not be the same people determining what you're classified as.
No, yeah,
if that makes sense.
I can definitely agree with that. Like, if it was going to be a situation where something had to determine, I feel like it would be much better for a totally impartial, separate AI or entity.
Not to be like race card-ish, but how long was it before we decided that black people weren't actually apes? Like, it took us a ridiculously long amount of time, and it's not cool.
And that's the thing is that, like, I feel like
you're back.
I feel like with a lot of, I feel like the difference here being that we're talking about something that we've actually created versus someone that's like another person.
I think my big point is that humans can't be trusted.
Yeah,
not to be self-serving when it comes to categorization of intelligence or sentience in general. Because we're shit. Like, we're fucking shit, man.
No, we are bad at it. And I feel like...
And we're not, it's not that we're bad at it. Because if we were bad at it, that would be one thing. But we are obviously self-serving with it.
Yeah, no, we can't...
We pick the categorizations that benefit us to the best degree. And it's fucking shit.
And that's the thing that I'm arguing, is that we also, because of our tendency to go, this thing seems human to me, so I want to believe that it's human, right? Or I want to believe that it feels things the way that a human does, is similar and that we're equally as biased. So when we talk about it, honestly, I feel like it would have to be like a separate non-AI system, like a Turing test or whatever, that would be able to say, okay, this is the criteria for something that is sentient. This is what humans have to make them that we're saying this makes them sentient. And it can't be shit like, oh, you have a soul, or oh, it's endowed by God, or you have emotions and things like that. But it has to be like, these are things that we know animals that we believe are sentient have, and these are objectively the things that they have.
Yeah, these
And-
motherfuckers came here just to watch Overwatch, and now they're getting this psychological
I'm so sorry.
fucking philosophy shit about what makes a person a person. So welcome. No, I'm not. I'm just.
And
I'm
no, yeah,
amused by it.
I'm real sorry that I keep going on about it, because I should have shut up like 2 hours ago. But yeah, anyway.
No,
I
it gets
feel
you
like-
and me both. We're just like, I'm just like, you don't have the right to say that, and you're like, okay, but I mean, how do we though? And I'm just like, I don't care. You don't get to.
Yeah, and that's the like.
And like, I
that's-
realized that that's just me being like, you don't get to do that. I don't care.
No, yeah, and see
But-
this here. I feel like this is a more emotional side of that, or a more like emotionally intuitive side of that argument is if
I'm a Leo,
If-
okay?
oh no, it's fine. I'm good.
That's just how I am.
'cause
No.
I'm a Libra. I'm all balance and chill with it, and also I like to argue and yell. But yeah, no, it's like my argument being that if there was a system that was if there was a system where it wasn't based on what people felt, and it was based entirely on objectivity, right? Entirely on objectivity about what is and isn't sentient or human. If it was based entirely on that and it had nothing to do with how we feel about it, then none of the belief about other races, etc., being non-human would have ever occurred. Because it was entirely ego and pride and granted, like a lot of self-serving
Yeah.
shit, but a lot of it was also wanting to, this ego and pride and this sense of superiority. And
I finally took out that May.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh.
Yeah, and I believe that
Well, there's
if we're entirely objective about it, then that also wouldn't have happened.
Well, there's a thing in Fallout 4, the most recent one, where you're offered this clone of your son, and it's an exact clone. Like, it's exactly as your son would have been if you found him at that age. But is that really your son?
No.
Is the question. Like, your son was taken from you when he was like 6 months old. So he was still baby. Would that still be your son?
No. it
Like,
would
you
not.
spend the whole time trying to search for your son to find him and bring him back and be able to have your son.
Yeah.
And you're offered a clone.
And-
Funny
and
enough,
my-
like, spoiler alert, by the way. Do you care about spoiler alerts for
No,
Fallout 4? Okay.
I'm-
It's been a while since it came out, so I was like, this might be safe to talk about.
yeah.
So you're offered a clone of your son by your son. Because
Oh yeah.
by the time you find him, he's old and he's suffering from cancer and he's dying.
I fucking remember when I like came out of the Baltic Zone, and they were like, "We're gonna find your son," and it's like, it's been a while, hasn't it? And they just never address it.
Well, you can't tell because you're in cryostasis. So how long
I mean,
has it
but
been? You know?
Yeah, I guess, but like, I mean, they refroze us, so like, I assume that it has been at least a couple years, especially because
Yeah, but you're not expecting to find a 50, 60-year-old man. You know?
I thought he might, honestly, when I first came out, I thought he might be dead. And that we're like, we're gonna go find our
I
son.
mean,
and
me
I'm
too,
like, "Our
but,
son, though?"
But like your elderly son dying from cancer offers you a 7-year-old copy of him so that you can raise your son that you never got to have. But is that still your son? He has the same memories, the same behavior, the same reasoning, everything.
I would say it definitely isn't. In my
Right?
opinion.
But what is the basis for that argument is the thing.
Because I would argue that if that were the case, then we would have to decide that then what makes a person who they are, the person that they are, is exclusively their DNA and the body parts that they have.
Right? Like, that's the
And
part
which
that
would mean-
blows my mind, is like, genetically, that's your son. Genetically, he's
Yeah.
identical. There are no differences, no variations whatsoever. That is your son.
Yeah.
but also it's not.
Yeah. And I
Right?
feel
Like, it's an
the big-
emotional thing. Like, and I feel like that's why we have a problem with deciding what is and isn't AI. It's an emotional connection to that AI. Like, if we
Yeah,
were,
and
like, in Detroit Becoming Human, you are able to emotionally connect to those AI. So thus you think of them as human. Does that make
Yeah, and-
sense?
Yeah, and see
Okay.
that's my thing is that I feel like when it comes to the kind of people who would create robots and shit, like as a person who creates stuff, I inherently create things that I like to see and experience, right? So like
Yeah.
even with things like I like animals with big stupid ears, so a lot of my characters are animals with big stupid ears. And so a lot of that stuff reflects in how you create. And I feel like with humans, most of the people making these things put so much work and like love into the things they're making that it's inherently going to become
Who's my
very
animal
human.
with big stupid ears? Yes, you are.
And that it's just inherently going to become like really human. I'm trying to decide if this person's going to try to kick my ass or not. Oh, okay, not.
When you're drunk, is there anything better than petting a dog?
No.
Except maybe petting a cat, but petting both at the same time.
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese and petting a dog.
And sex.
No. When
Well, it
I'm
depends
when
on
I'm
how-
this level of drunk, I just want to lay on people.
It depends on how.
You
like-
gotta get me before this point. Like, you gotta get me
Yeah,
in that
'cause it-
warm, fuzzy,
I feel
tipsy
like-
stage for
I
sexy
feel like if
times.
he's at the point where a whole lot of like jostling she just
Yeah, no, I just want to lay on you and argue about things that don't really matter, so neither one of us will actually get upset,
yeah.
which is
Well,
basically
so-
what we're doing right now.
Yeah, because that's my argument is that I feel like we're inherently going. I feel like everyone who's ever made we look at them as like our children and things that we and you'll see how emotionally connected people get to like characters and shit.
Well,
where it's like that's not real, right? And
Well,
that's
and,
not
like,
that's not its own
like-
being.
In Overwatch, right, there's Torbjorn and his turrets, and then there's Bastion, which is a step up from that, but he's obviously sentient, right? But his others weren't sentient, so what is that? And then there's Orisa, which is very obviously sentient. She's got hopes and fears and, you know, likes and dislikes.
And see, that's the
But
thing.
how much is that
because-
programmed and how much is that developed is the big
Yeah,
question.
See, that's my thing, is because Orisa is so much more human in a lot of ways than Bastion is, right? But Orisa was created by a child who is like much more unapologetically human, where Bastion was created by adults who are not that way. And so I feel like that is an indicator of like how you're created is going to determine how human you are.
Well, and there's
who
another
creates
question
you.
is, how was Bastion created? Was he created by humans or was he created by other Omnics?
I
We
think
don't
he
we
was
don't
created
actually
by-
know, I don't think.
I think that he was created by humans.
Is disordered.
It would serve
I don't
us
know.
right to make something for war that then turned on us like that, though.
Yeah, that would. Well, I mean, that's arguably that's what happened with the Omnics anyway.
Yeah.
And
But,
see,
like-
I feel like that's actually why Zenyatta's like canonically one of my favorite characters, because I really, really love the idea of like a religious or spiritual robot or AI.
Yeah.
Because
You
the
really
idea
should
that-
play Mass Effect, for real. I think
I've
you would
played
really
the
love
first and
the...
second, but not the ones.
Was the second with Legion or the third?
I think the third was with
The
Legion. but
third
I-
was with
I
Legion.
remember-
Okay, so you have to play 3 because I feel like this whole conversation kind of relates to that with Legion.
I've seen Legion for sure, but I haven't like played the full game. But yeah, I do like with Legion.
Yeah,
I feel
I've
like
shown
that's
you
such a good
pictures of
example.
him.
Yeah, and see, but that's the thing though, is with Legion is clearly sentient, right?
Right, but here's the question. Like, the Quarian turned on the... Oh, fuck, what were the name? What was the name of them? I can't remember the name of them. But they turned on them, right, the moment they started asking whether or not they had a soul.
Yeah.
It's like, what if humans start doing that to the ones that start asking, you know?
I feel like,
Because it's hard.
yeah, I feel like what the reason that they did it is because a soul has so much meaning to them that they're not willing to confront the fact that this thing acts like them. I feel like a lot of it is fear of their own
Well,
mortality.
they made the...
I feel like because, like, if you think
What are they
about it,
fucking called? God damn it, it's making me mad. I can't remember what they're... They're
I feel
called,
like,
but they made them as like Alexa style AI to be
Yeah.
there to help them with a better life, and they ended up starting to ask these sorts of questions, and they just panicked and started killing them all.
Yeah, and see, I think that's what it is that because of I feel like it's the same with how you
Oh,
would
there
have
goes me.
stuff like, I feel like it's the same with stuff like how people would panic when you blasphemed in certain religions and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Where I feel like it's because it brings up a lot of really uncomfortable questions that are heavily emotional, right?
Yeah, it
And
really
I
does. I'm not
I
going to
feel
argue
like
that.
no, yeah, and I feel like that's why the sentience thing. That's why there's such a vitriolic reaction with a lot of like, does or does not this thing or this person or whoever have a soul? Because if you admit that a robot has a soul, right, then you don't technically need a god or a deity to give you a soul.
Because you
And
just
if you
made
don't-
one, right?
Yeah, and so if that can happen, that brings up a whole lot of real uncomfortable questions.
Right?
So I feel like that's where a lot of it comes from. It is that fear of the fact that if it does happen, where it's kind of like, for lack of a better analogy, because I'm very tired and I can't think of anything better.
Well, I'm
It's kind of
drunk,
like-
so
it's kind of like a pregnancy
like
test.
everything is tingly and numb. So
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of like a pregnancy test where it's like, it matters a lot because the results are tied so heavily to a whole lot of other things, right? It's like just a stick with a dot, but it means a lot of other things, especially a lot of real heavily emotional things, and things about like you as a person and the other entity as a person and things like that. So it's extremely, it's very weighty and it holds a lot of emotional power. And I feel like it's similar to that with the argument about sentience, where it's not, a lot of the emotion comes from not whether or not something is sentient, but what that means about the person. And, which I think
I'm
also...
alone out here.
Uh-oh, I'm not coming. I think a lot of that is also because,
Hi.
I think personally that a lot of creators, especially people I've seen who make like robots and AI and stuff, the idea that we could create something that is sentient would be like really, really great to a huge number of people. Whereas for a lot of other people, it would be absolutely terrible, in the same way that when we started doing cloning stuff, it was absolutely terrible. Whereas a lot of people are excited about the impact of it and what it would mean. The people who aren't excited about it aren't excited about it because they're afraid of the implications. And I feel like that's probably where the biggest hang-up is. Isn't so much does this thing have a soul, as if this has a soul, then what does that mean for my personal beliefs? Which is why I agree it should be someone who's like, it would have to be someone who is completely impartial, and I don't know that is like possible.
I don't think that exists, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that
like,
isn't possible, because I feel like everyone would have a preference for what happens. Like, I know for me, I would really, really want it to be sentient, because that would be so cool, and it would mean
right, it
so
would
many
be
cool
cool.
things. But a lot of other people, very much not happy about the idea. So I feel like it would be, with something so big, it would be impossible for them not to have a preference for what they would like to see happen. And because of that, it would be very difficult to have an impartial mediator, which honestly, ironically, I feel like we use an AI to do it. An AI that's like not got an investment in being declared sentient. And even then, I feel like the problem would be that a lot of people leave the AI.
I feel like it's just one of those things that you can debate in circles and circles and circles, and it's not gonna ever come to anything. How's your
I feel
download
like
going, Hoax?
That's about halfway done.
Getting there.
I feel like the reason it's interesting is because there's no like clean single answer.
And here's the thing, the only times I've ever debated this with you is after I've had at least one shot, because I hate philosophy. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, I'm sorry. If I knew you didn't
Well,
like it,
no, the reason I hate it is there's no solid answers.
oh,
That's
okay,
why
see,
I like science
that.
and biology and chemistry, is because there's solid fucking answers. There's no answer for philosophy. There's none. There's no answers until we're dead. And then, even then, there might not be answers, just darkness. Okay?
Well, not darkness either. Nothing would exist to be known.
Well, that's what I mean by darkness. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing.
Darkness. This is...
The last thing you know is darkness. That's it.
Darkness is actually not even a thing. It's a perception of a thing.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see.
That's another good. That was one of my favorite arguments when I remember I was in like high school age and I was reading about quantum physics and the philosophical side of which is a whole bunch of just real crazy bullshit.
I want to know what Lumerico's been up to.
But a lot of the Widow is just okay. Widow again. They keep making him Widow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack.
Don't kill him.
Hello.
No,
No,
I am.
kill him. Killed me too many times. Ah! I saved that
I just
Tracer's
wanted to
fucking
shoot
life.
bombs like right at him just because that was funny to me.
Got her.
Wow, rude. God, 76's healing radius and the amount of healing he does with that stupid little thing is crazy. Are you shushing me or?
Yeah. Shh.
Oh,
Don't tell them.
Don't tell them. Don't tell Hoops.
Oh, Maui.
Hoops am I not telling?
I don't know. Devs, I don't know.
Okay,
Whoever
that's
might
fair.
change it, because I feel like 76's healing is only good if people pay attention, or if 76 uses it correctly, and I don't want them to fucking change it.
A lot of times he does not use it correctly, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not great, okay?
Yeah, I feel like it's like Lucio's wall ride, where they don't realize that it's really good. Because most people are Garbo.
No! I had my ult.
Garbo.
No!
How many more wins do you need, by the way?
I think I only need like 2. We're just sucking real hard.
Yeah, well.
Come over there.
Stop sucking!
But it's so
Stop!
much fun.
No!
This is not the end.
Oh, for heck's sake.
Heckin' heck.
Hex.
No, I've been hacked! Shit!
Time to flip.
Shit. That Bastion's still over there. Mikey, you ass!
Ah!
Mecha activated.
What's a different argument we can have? Oh, I was gonna say, one of my favorite things about quantum physics, like philosophy behind quantum physics when I was reading about it, was the idea that things only exist when something is there to perceive them. Which isn't like a brand new concept or anything, but the idea being that how many things would for sure exist if humans weren't there to perceive it, and if our things like in stasis, like a Schrodinger cat situation, when we're not perceiving it.
Like that whole tree falls in a forest thing.
Yeah. I really liked that because it was like, how much of life is, and I'm now of the opinion. At the time, I was like, I thought it was something interesting to debate about. I'm now of the opinion that absolutely, it does not need humans to perceive it, and that if something wasn't there to perceive it, and it still happened, I feel like the I feel like things happen without perception constantly, right? And I feel like with a lot of it, there are certain but I feel like when you look at things like other planets and outer space and things like that, it becomes a lot more clear that definitely it would still make a sound, because the sound didn't only pop into existence because we started existing, right? So the idea being that, like, can it happen if you're not there to hear it? But it makes a lot less sense if you're thinking of it in terms of when did it come into being, I guess.
Yeah.
And obviously other animals also react to it, so it's like it would have to come into being at some point. So I feel like we evolved around that versus other things being manipulated by us. Which is like, I don't, it's not like a revolutionary thing.
I got out the bastion.
I'm trying to get this heckin' McCree. Shit.
Shit! Ah!
Time to raise my
I'm trying to shoot Pigman.
Mecha activated.
Ah, I'm out of my mech!
Oh no, I'm having a bad time, Oh.
Sorry,
I thought I
Maui.
could teleport. No, it's good. I thought I could teleport. I was using you as a human shield. Oh, they're reviving me.
Oh, are you gonna make it?
Oh my god, I went ghost right before it.
Mecha activated.
I'm just gonna keep calling it going ghost now, because that's what you called it.
Going ghost? I go ghost all the time.
Help!
Cutting out.
I basically don't exist.
Whoa, what the fuck? I glitched out there. I tried to teleport accidentally in the middle of doing my ult, and I kind of did a little sidle up to the payload. I just kind of slid at a diagonal.
I keep chewing on my lip.
Oh, leave it alone!
No, it's healed up. I'm just chewing on it because I'm...
No, but you and Itchy both, you just eat your own lips off all the time.
Yeah, we do.
You need those.
Look, if it's good enough for Ishi, it's good enough for me.
No, it's not! That is objectively wrong.
Look, Ishi is awesome, so if it's good enough for her, she does way better than I do, okay?
Nothing she does is good enough for her either.
No, it's a lie!
Turret ahead.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, don't let me go belly up.
Enemy turret.
I have no power here. I am only a reaps man.
Is she only lies?
Protect the payload.
Enemy turret ahead.
It's
Ah!
Oh god. Rush him!
I'm trying to shoot this Widowmaker in the face! She doesn't like it! She's not receptive to my bullets!
Whomst are you playing?
I'm Diva, but I'm baby Diva right now, and I need like...
Oh.
Don't let me go belly up!
All systems.
Don't. I'm finally a healer. Here.
Time to raise enemy turret.
5 seconds. There you go. Okay, well, I got you back. So
I got a turret. I got a turret. That's it.
That's good.
No, it's not good. It's not good.
I mean, you did get the turret. That's something.
No, it's not really, though. It's not really.
I mean, it did kill me. So I would argue that in my perspective,
Get the payload moving.
it is.
Enemy turret ahead.
Holy shitbag, I'm bleeding.
What?
Why are
Why?
you bleeding?
What the
I
fuck?
accidentally stabbed myself.
You what?
I accidentally stabbed myself with a push pin.
Why?
Didn't know it existed.
Get your juice. Get your chicken nuggets, people.
Okay.
Get your dang chicken nugget, Lucio. There.
No!
Chicken nuggets.
There you go.
I'm trying to give out these chicken nuggets. Ooh, bad. Ooh, bad. Ooh, that's bad.
Only
Get your chicken nuggets.
we evolve.
Domo arigato, fisto roboto. Domo domo.
Don't fisto that roboto.
Domo domo.
Oh, thank you.
He is a multi-fetish artificial intelligence.
Multi fetish.
Yes. Do you watch Archer?
No.
And this doesn't make any sense to you.
No.
But he does more than just fist.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, he probably does.
I will be your shield.
Oh my god, can I get a shield on the payload?
No, there's
Dad,
there's
if
a
you-
character
I'm gonna be
named
so goddamn
Krieger
mad.
who's a possible clone of
I'm
Hitler.
so goddamn mad.
And
Wow, that
he
seems ill-advised.
and he's like a really good AI / robotics / general all-around mad scientist kind of guy. And he makes this robot. And at first it's just a hand. And so it's no big deal, right?
That's all you need, really.
But then he realizes that it can choke people because there's a girl in the office who really likes to be choked on a severe level.
Oh, jeez.
And then they're like, he's a
Oh,
multi-fetish artificial intelligence machine. And the best part is he's learning.
Oh, no. No, I'm so upset.
Let me find the actual quote. Killing Utne.
Play of the game.
I am angry.
Tomo arigato. He's a fully integrated, multi-fetish artificial being, and the best part is that he's learning.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, tell him about the sex robot! Tell him about the what? You really need to watch Archer because you're gonna miss like half of my references.
Okay, I should.
Danger Zone!
People keep telling me to watch things, and I just don't because I'm a turd.
It's a spy sitcom with terrible fucking people.
It's for
Like-
stoners.
Kind of.
Is it? Is it good?
I don't get high though. Like I
No,
just
but
have that
it-
tea bag. I've never actually used it.
Or have you?
No,
Just to
because
save them
it's usually
shit,
just me and the
so-
child, and I don't want to do that around him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like alcohol,
I
yeah,
wonder
because
if
I
you would
can
be.
control
I
it.
wonder if you would get better at dealing with the stress of like someone screeching. If you were high, like just a little high, but not like.
According to my friends who do it, yeah, it makes it a lot easier to deal with it because you're just staring at them like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that would make sense. Oh shit!
Let me go get something to drink because I'm out of soda.
I got the Robo Boogie
Yay!
Bastion thing. Yay! I can make him dance now. I can make the robot dance. I want the dance emotes for all of these. I got a gold. What is it? Oh! Oh, I got Witch Mercy. Here, I'll show you. Let me.
Maui,
Yes.
answer me a question. My
Okay.
cat has a full cat dish of cat food. Good cat food. He's currently eating the dog food. Not the diamond stuff because I haven't dug it back out. But it's some, the Purina 1 that I used to give them.
Huh.
And I thought maybe it was just the diamond stuff because it's honestly better quality dog food than the quality of cat food that I'm giving them.
What I just got.
But now he's eating the fucking... Now he's eating the fucking Purina 1. So what the fuck?
What it could be is that corn, when it's cooked down, it is very bad for them, but it is sweet. So a lot of one of the things I've noticed is that when I switched my cats to buffalo, which is totally grain free, they acted like crack addicts when they could get the other stuff. And it's because, honestly, I feel like the amount of, like, sugar and stuff in it is the only way they get them to eat something that's so clearly not what they're designed to eat.
But cats can't even taste sugar.
They can taste...
Oh, you got the Mercy. The Mercy Witch.
Yeah. That's what I just got. Cats can taste sweet on certain kinds of sweet, like for example, antifreeze, which is a problem.
Yeah.
So it's like
a friend
that.
of mine had her cat poisoned by a neighbor with that.
God, it's I'm so paranoid about it, even though now they've stopped putting it in everything. Like a lot of the new ones, they aren't sweet anymore. But I'm so paranoid about it, I still make everybody go up to the grocery store to change antifreeze because I'm scared of it.
I don't blame you, man.
It freaks me out. Also, anytime someone spills any on the ground, I put a hose over it, and I run a hose over it for like 15 minutes.
Also,
I'm worried about...
I'm debating when we move to Montana, if we have acreage, letting Liliana be an indoor-outdoor cat.
I think that honestly, there's a lot of reasons not to have a cat who goes outdoors, but honestly, I feel like it's so much more dangerous to have a strictly outdoor cat, and it depends on the cat,
there goes me.
in my opinion. Do you want to stay May?
Huh?
You want to stay May?
Yeah, if you could.
Oh shit,
I don't think you can. Yeah.
I was about to, and then the diva came in here and started bullying me.
That's fine.
And I was being
like
cyberbullied.
Lily, I have no fear about him being able to handle himself for the most part. Like if a coyote got him, I don't know. But like normal.
What I feel like you can take precautions to make it not bad. Because, like, the main reason, my personal reason you shouldn't let cats go outdoors is kind of similar to why I think you should let dogs go outdoors, and it's because it's very easy for them to wreak havoc on wildlife.
Yeah, there is that, but if we've got our own 3 acres,
yeah,
I feel
if you have 3 acres, and not only that, but I've found that if you give them, firstly, if they're fixed, and secondly, if you give them...
He is fixed, yeah. I would not let an indoor-outdoor cat be that way unless they were fixed.
Yeah, see, that's my personal...
Because we don't need more kittens in this world.
Yeah, I think that if you give them enough stuff to do around, in your general area, and not so that they don't have reason to wander off a lot. And one of my big things was I made sure that we had a lot of trees, and that we had a lot of
Yeah, one of the things is like Brody, I would not let him be indoor-outdoor. But Lily,
I love him, but
Lily came to us as an outdoor kitty already.
Yeah, so I feel like with him...
he was either 6 or 8 months old when we got him. He wasn't a full year yet because he was still obviously kitten.
Yeah,
but he'd been on his own for a while. And he's obviously happy outside, so...
Yeah.
Like, he keeps rushing out to the porch the moment I open the door, and, like, he wants to be outside all the time.
I think you definitely could make that work. Like, a lot of people, it's, like, a big issue of contention for them, but I feel like you could make it work.
Yeah, Ishi got a little mad at me when I mentioned I might let him, and I'm like, I get it, but also this cat. Like,
yeah, and that's the thing, is it's like, uh-oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, bye, Maui.
Enemy Maywalls do not block May's ult, killing you. That's the thing that I learned today. But yeah, there's some good precautions you can take. And one of the big ones that I did is you're gonna want security lights, and it's a pain to put them up. And it's
I want those anyway. Like,
yeah, and that's the thing, is that I didn't want to have to put them up. I didn't want to have to like disturb the nice not having light pollution. But you really do have to have them. And once you have them, most predators won't come in.
Like with security lights too, you can turn them off if you're outside enjoying the stars and everything.
Yeah, and you'll definitely want Oh, it's just me.
But like that's
That's what it's
something
like.
you need to do anyway, because I feel like security lights, if you have land, are kind of required to keep various unsavory creatures away.
Yeah, no, it was like I finally did it when one of the I wasn't super concerned because I had porch lights, but then one of the coyotes, one of the like young stupid ones, came like right up underneath the house.
One shot.
So I went outside and I like walked outside and he was just there, and I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna need to not have that happen. So we finally put in the security lights.
Stop the payload.
But that and giving your cats real easy access to a cat door, or to also honestly bringing them in once it gets dark, and only letting them out like when you get up in the morning, or just honestly
Well, did I tell you about how Lily figured out how to open the screen door?
when he let everybody out.
And he would come back because I would wake up and I would see the door was cracked.
He just
And I thought, oh hey, it's a good thing none of the cats tried to go out, But no, he would just go out and walk about and he would try to close it behind him. And it's like I feel like
That's so funny.
because of that I could trust him to go out and not die. But also there's my anxiety,
And things can always happen. Like Shakespeare was the same way, and he was great for years and years, and then one day he just didn't come back. And I'm pretty sure I checked for cars, but I'm pretty sure it was a coyote. Sorry, I was trying to tell that freaking sim.
But yeah, Brody and Loki I would never let do that.
Everything can
Yeah,
be hacked.
Brody, I love Brody a lot, but he's a dingle.
He is. He
What
would
was it,
stare at
Dingle?
an oncoming car going, why is this shiny?
Yeah, I had a cat like that named Eddie, and he was such a cute cat. I really loved him, but yeah, he was like, frankly, he was like really dumb as a sack of shit, but I really did love him. He was a good boy. He's just
Translocated.
challenged. But yeah, he actually got outside, even though I was like, I don't trust this cat outside. And he got outside, and sure enough, he got hit by a car.
Oh, poor thing.
Which isn't easy on this
Oh,
back
that's me.
road. Like because we don't have hella traffic coming through here.
Yeah.
So they really have to be oblivious about it, or somebody has to be really blowing through here. And people don't blow through so fast that you can't hear the car coming. So it was just because he is a dingus.
Yeah.
The only other one I've had, we've had like 2 others that got hit, which is always super sad, and it makes me really hate cars coming through here. But the only other one of mine that's been hit was because she was deaf. So
I took out the McCree.
Oh, God. Yeah, she wasn't usually allowed outside anyway. She just snuck out because someone left a window cracked. But that's the only other time because you can usually hear them pretty well when cars are coming through. But yeah, if you're responsible about it, I feel like with certain cats, it's okay. The problem is that people are like, they want an all-inclusive rule about it.
Yeah.
And there's just not one. It's like a lot of cats are not going to be good at it, and a lot of cats are going to be perfectly fine at it. And it's honestly.
I honestly don't know if Brody's gonna make it to Montana.
Yeah, how old is he now?
Well, he's 15, but the key thing is because he's got the lung cancer. He's been doing that wheeze cough a lot lately.
Oh yeah. Well,
It happens once or
also
twice
be-
a day. It didn't happen before though,
Yeah.
and I've had him long enough to know that this is not normal, and so I'm just watching him to see when it starts to affect it, like his quality of life. And I don't know if he's gonna make it to September, honestly.
Yeah, it can definitely. My grandma's dog had lung cancer, and it can definitely get worse in the spring because of the amount of like pollen and shit in the air. Because they just have a lower tolerance for it.
Yeah, and maybe it is because of that he's having the problems, but he's never had them before, but also he's never had lung cancer before, so it's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. And that was a thing that was funny with my my grandma's dog with lung cancer, was that he didn't have just like, it wasn't just his lungs, it affected his liver too. So it can cause like other stuff to be going on as well.
Hi, Hugs. Did you get a loot box? I just said hi.
Mm.
How's it all going? Maui, did you get a loot box or?
Not from that one. I have to. Oh, or maybe I.
Do you have all your?
Guess the one I opened a second ago.
Oh,
okay.
You have all your arcade boxes?
Yeah, I got on them boys.
Let's play some comp then.
We're gonna comp it.
There's like one or two, and then I'm gonna go to bed because I'm getting sleepy. But
yeah, I'm friggin' hungry.
I'm eating a cheesecake from a tub.
Oh, I want tub cheesecake.
It's Philadelphia Philadelphia cream cheese. They sell cheesecake filling in a plastic tub. And I was like, it's $4 for this, or it's like $13 for an actual cheesecake. Just buy me this.
That's a good point.
So I'm just eating that.
You could just take it and just throw it in a graham cracker crust, to be honest.
I'm not even doing that. I'm just eating it with a spoon.
Just consume. I'm out of heckin'. Any ice cream.
What, Hope?
That's my style of eating too, honestly.
Okay. Pro tip:
I don't go.
throw extra creamy Cool Whip in the freezer. It's just like ice cream.
I love that. I usually do that, and I'll what I usually do is I like take a can of mandarin oranges.
Grab your boy, Maui. There you go.
Yeah, and I just we're gonna be so fucking healthy. And I just I grab a can of like mandarin oranges, or well then play Mercy, you turd boy.
I want to play Mercy.
I will be your shield. Could have used a little more time to get ready.
He does though.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Well, somewhere in the world.
You know, smoking's bad for your health.
Well, I have faith you can get me patched back up, Doc.
I forgot you got the Valkyrie skin. Oh no. Be careful, someone might have kinks.
I don't care. I really don't.
Understood?
Understood. Shield holding. Hold it to creep.
Boy, I hope I can McCree properly. Because I'm not great at other DPS.
Oh, there I go.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die already.
Happy Pants, res me please. Happy Pants.
Oh, Happy Pants.
That's a bad
Happy
baby.
Pants saved my life.
Happy Pants, you're in timeout for letting your mother die.
He saved my life. I love him. He's my new brother.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, Happy Pants.
Oh, thank you, Happy Pants. He rezzed me even though I did a real stupid and I accidentally stepped in a trap and then I got weird.
Widowmaker here.
I'm planning my shot on the point.
Oh, rip in pieces, Melon.
Get a melon. Or get
I
melon.
did what that I did what that McCree did to me, where I flash banged him and then snuck
Yeah.
up behind him.
My
Nice.
ultimate is ready.
He must suffer as I have suffered.
I've got you covered.
I'm drinking an amp currently. 'Cause it's all I had that was cold.
I like Amp.
My ultimate.
I know, but it's like, it's one of those, it's fucking
Well-
1 a.m.
It sucks because they actually aren't making them anymore.
What?
Yeah, because, well, the best one was, they had a passion fruit flavor one, which was great. It was my favorite one. But they had this tendency to just keep discontinuing flavors and making new flavors. And everyone would get super pissed off because they also did a range of, like, sugar-free ones, and a lot of diabetics really like the sugar-free ones. But they just kept fucking switching them. And then they recently,
Uh-oh.
like, last 2 years, they went, oh, we've decided that we're discontinuing literally everything, and we're only going
Oh,
to
shit.
do,
Snapper.
ooh, and we're only going to do, there's a widow up there, in that direction.
Shield holding.
Oh, Melly!
Oh, I freaking hecked it. I was like, I can fight this Junkrat.
I barrier down. To me.
Oh, I thought I could do that. Why am I this way? Hey, you know what would be great? Is if they gave McCree's roll a shorter cooldown.
You might want to keep your
Get up here, get up here, get up here. Fuck. I hate when people put up a shield! Oh, I headshot Melon, no!
Melon!
No McConzo today.
I'm on fire. Come on, try me.
But yeah, so they actually decided they're discontinuing literally all the amp that they currently make, and
What?
they're changing it to an organic energy drink.
Where did
That
you find
is-
this out? Because they're still...
On the AMP Facebook page, when I got pissed off,
Shield's taking damage.
because there's still some on the shelves, because they didn't, like, recall them. They still exist. So I've been getting them from, like, a local Dollar General.
I'm on the point, but this ain't gonna last. There it goes. What? Like, I gotta check this out.
Yeah, if you go, people, their whole Facebook page is people who are just livid. But they're changing all of it to an organic.
You mean that organic shit that has organic caffeine listed as one of the ingredients?
Yes, which makes no fucking difference whatsoever. Who gives a shit?
Massive joke
It's
out of that
gross.
stuff.
It's firstly, it tastes like shit. Secondly, it's
Oh.
half the size, the can, and the same price.
Yeah.
And thirdly,
It has organic cane sugar, natural flavors, and organic caffeine.
yeah, and that's the thing is like, look, I'm not shotgunning energy drinks because I'm trying to be a healthier person.
No.
Like, this isn't a situation where I'm like, oh, I hope there aren't chemicals in this energy drink.
It's so
Like,
quickly an on-trend thing.
Yeah, I am fully aware that I am basically putting, like, liquid garbage on my
Liquid
body.
cancer, basically.
Yeah,
like-
and I know that I'm going to hit, like, 40, and I'm going to have all kinds of weird diseases because of the number of energy drinks I drink. But I want to be able to have one. Like, it's like cigarettes. I know that I'm killing myself,
Right?
but don't try to tell me, like, oh, this one's good for you,
Turning defense into
and then make me pay twice as much for half as much death. I want to drink one that tastes good,
shield's taking damage.
It has cold.
and I want to.
That feels good.
My
Got
tactical visor is charging.
Ooh.
I'm sure they taste nasty too. Anything that serves
No.
organic on it says tastes nasty.
It's really bad. Like,
Come on over.
I don't think I've met a single person
Shield you.
who actually liked how it tasted.
Help me. Get back.
Oh, I'm in in the sky.
So, Hoax, do you like salted caramel flavor?
Yeah.
So, Dairy Gold makes a salted caramel old-fashioned milk, and it's sold at Walmart, and you need to try it.
Nice.
It's amazing, and I love it so much.
That sounds
I
good.
Okay.
Okay, they want a more.
Off topic, but I was just thinking about delicious drinks, and then I was like, oh, Hoax works at Walmart.
Yeah. I'm familiar with
And
the Dairy Gold.
it's the only one. It's the only place I found the salted caramel one. So,
Yeah.
okay, I actually do like the organic energy drink. The pineapple coconut and the tropical burst are actually pretty tasty.
Of the amp?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because what they do is they use a coconut water for it. And the tropical and the pineapple orangey, whatever, the coconut flavor that's in there doesn't taste bad. It actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah, I only tried like one, and admittedly, I was not gonna be happy either way. Like, it could have tasted really good, and I would have been like, "Fuck you guys, I still hate it."
Yeah, we still get the regular amps, but it's like
They're letting like anybody who, I think they know how pissed off people are, so they're just kind of letting them like trickle out of warehouses and whatever. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's kind of like if they decided they weren't making Cheetos anymore, there's still gonna be a hell of a lot of Cheetos around for a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that. So I've been buying them. But that, and also I was hella salty because the original flavor used to be, they used to just call it original flavor, and it used to be melon flavor. And it was actually really good. Then they switched it and they changed the original flavor to quote unquote citrus flavor, and it tasted like kind of like a sad, not very sweet lime almost.
Yeah.
And I really didn't like it. So the only way that I drink the original flavor is I actually add lemon juice or strawberry lemonade Kool-Aid to it, and then I like make like a fucking cocktail, a cancer cocktail
Yeah.
for myself.
It's like
So I'll do.
Sorry.
No, you're good. But yeah, so I was mad already because they switched out of a really good original flavor to a different stupid flavor for no reason, because nobody complained about it. Like, that's the weird thing, was they have a tendency, they're one of those irritating companies where they had a tendency to just keep switching things instead of just sitting with one thing. Even though nobody was like, hey, you need to change this. And unfortunately, the other one that I really, really liked was called Big Jack. And it was a cherry flavored one, and it was the only cherry flavored one that I've tried that tasted like cherry candy and didn't have like a weird, like,
you know,
like overly sweet cherry flavor. It was like,
energy drink I miss? Josta Cola. Did you ever have that? Maybe a little before your time.
I feel like
It had a panther on it.
I feel like I know that I had I know that it was around. I don't know if I drank it only because in Georgia it's just fucking Coca-Cola all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
Some people drink RC Cola, but it was hard to even find other types of cola. It was like everybody was like, "You're gonna fucking drink Coca-Cola." Ooh. Okay, so turns out
that didn't go great.
that if you're in a little room and a Genghis attacks you, and then a Pharaoh ults directly at you, McCree's little roll doesn't do like anything to protect you.
Yeah.
I feel like I just wanted to let everybody know in case they were in a similar situation. And like me, they expected the roll to do something.
My shield's up.
Oh, you.
Oh.
I'm under fire.
Oh, they got me.
Oh, I got out of the way and the heckin' Reaper ghosted in and killed me. No, he killed Happy Pants. Leave him alone.
Knock them off the objective.
Oh, this is brutal.
No, get out
guys.
there.
No,
No.
guys.
Now we gotta play another round.
I'm angry. Okay, I feel better because I hit that diva right in the fucking face with a shock grenade.
Switching sides.
I saw it like slow motion recoil right before.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I will be your shield.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna go McCreedle.
It is not my preference to see the matters personally, but I will see them done.
Attack commences in 30 seconds. Four, three, two, one. Attack commencing. Capture.
Shield holding.
Bastion.
Take some armor. My barrier can't do much more. Thank you. Feel better.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Help me. Mess this up.
60 seconds remaining.
Really? Jesus.
I've got you covered. Taking heavy fire.
I forgot it's one of those where we only have like...
This might need a few adjustments. That should be better.
30 seconds remaining.
Shield's taking damage.
Behind you. My way.
We're not gonna get it. We don't have enough time.
Yeah, it's hella short on time, yeah.
My
Who
shield.
can I be who can touch the point? I could Lucio
Nobody.
in there, maybe?
Nobody can touch the point in time.
They possess a teleport.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I play to win.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
All systems operational. Diva, ready for combat.
I can't wait to see you all in action. This will protect.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Just love that fucking yeah, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
okay, here's your hug. I hope it
Oh, I
helps.
got sniped immediately. That's fucking lame.
Fuck you, Melon!
What does WYF mean?
They're taking the objective. Focus our defense.
Probably what the fuck, but typoed.
Oh,
Yeah.
possibly. Jesus Christ.
Play of the game.
Have a taste.
I was just still. Oh, heck.
I mean, it can't have been that bad. Just saying. How's it going, Hoax?
Pretty good. How about you?
How long does it say you have left?
3 million hours.
3 million hours? I might have to go to bed.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to go to bed before. This thing won't be downloaded until tomorrow for sure.
I do one more game, Maui. I can't guarantee it'll be a good game.
No, you're good. I'm not doing particularly good either. Oh, my SR rank dropped.
Are you back down to bronze?
I've never left bronze.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, I did once for one glorious shining moment, and then I immediately went back down to bronze.
See, this is what happens when we don't play with Pear.
Yeah.
Fish posted for sale in aquatics.
Select your hero.
Okay.
My problem is that I'm not good at, ooh, no healer. Okay.
I'm a bruschetta beta.
What map are we doing? Junkertown?
Yeah, you should probably Lucio.
I might Moira, because I can do the good old slarp with her.
Okay.
But I might switch off of Moira once we get into the little tunnel area, because it's way easier to Lucio in there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Genji. He's hiding underneath his leaves because I forgot to turn his damn lamp off. Do you want to hop
Team
in
chat?
team
Team
chat?
chat?
Team chat.
Attacker incoming in 30 seconds.
Hola.
I could have used a little more time to get ready.
Oh, I've seen Bojangles
Hola.
007 before. In comp, anyway.
Hey. ¿Qué onda? Hola. Hey.
Minute check.
Oh,
Everyone
Jangles.
squared away?
Blurp Jangles.
Blurp.
Blurp
Burp
Jangles.
jangles.
Giving you a little extra.
Nobody answered, so I guess I'm not joining team chat. Team chat. Whatever.
I'm not joining Team Set anyway, because I don't trust these
Your
birds.
mom's a team chat.
Yeah.
Enemy turret.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ow!
Okay.
Hoax, are you watching this?
No.
Oh, it's bullshit. Okay, just so you know, it's bullshit.
Heck. It's a bunch of
This might need a few
It's
adjustments.
heck and shit. And shit and heck.
Enemy turret sighted.
I had to switch to an easier game because Pokemon Sun was too hard for me.
Oh no. Fuck you, bitch! Hope that didn't go well.
Okay, so this fucking Farah is just following me around blasting me. Which, I already don't like Farah, but this one is like very clearly trying to kill me specifically.
Yeah,
And
I mean...
it's hurting my feelings, and also, I'm angry about it.
That's fair, I guess.
Enemy turret here.
Why is that,
I've got you covered.
Man, why are we playing so bad tonight? God.
Shields taking damage. That's how you do it.
I booped a Farah and it didn't work out for me.
My barrier can't take much more. That should be better. I'm under fire.
She's chasing me and I'm not sure why.
Yeah, she keeps killing the healers.
The Farah?
Yeah. That's the one who was bullying me a second ago.
I'm gonna die. There I go.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Back to the drawing board.
I got golden healing at 742 because nobody groups up.
Two more bets just now.
You know what would be awesome? If a team could play like a team.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know. Crazy, huh? Crazy ideas. Why are roadhogs running behind the line? Why are you trying to spawn camp? Jesus.
They're a bunch
Why?
of turds.
Somebody shoot the damn Farah! Oh!
Oh my god! I can't do fucking shit with the Farah up there.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to Lucio because I cannot.
Back in the fight.
Enemy turret sighted.
I cannot.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my bad. I assumed that people were trying to take the point.
I assume that people wanted to like win this game. Oh my god!
Heck.
That's how you do it. I see you over there. Back in the fight.
Check it. Enemy turret ahead.
I can't even fucking.
Heck.
There was no cover for the healers
Nope.
whatsoever. I couldn't.
We died
I couldn't
so
even
much.
stay alive.
Heck and heck and heck and heck.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I'm gonna get myself banned if I don't watch my mouth. Just about to be. Doomspell said, "Now that was really hard." And I was about to say, just like your mom. Ugh.
Really offend someone there.
Well, no, like if somebody got pissy, they could report me, and I would actually get in trouble.
Oh.
Blizzard
Well,
doesn't like that shit.
Oh my god.
No, it's because it's bad, man. It's super toxic, and they have taken kind of a no tolerance sort of shit to it.
Yeah, it's good that they do because like we might joke sometimes.
Be your shield.
But amongst us, like we know it's a joke, whereas a lot of these people are like real fucking serious about it.
Some
they're,
people,
like,
yeah.
they get super mad and they're like, you know, a bunch of huge fucking babies about it.
And usually it's not like you'd get like a 24-hour ban or something like that.
Yeah, it's not super
Not
bad,
like
but
it takes a lot to
Yeah.
get permanently banned.
no, yeah, which honestly is probably why a lot of this stuff is.
Commences in 30 seconds.
A lot of these like toxic assholes stay in here for a long time. But this is the first time I got called gay tonight, so that's something.
Everyone squared away.
I didn't even get that part. I didn't see that part.
Oh no, yeah, that's why I was cause he was like, haha, you know a lot about dicks, are you gay?
Yeah.
Or you, or you know a lot about dicks, you gay? And I said I am. I majored in dicks. And then I was saying that I'm horribly in debt for my tuition.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, I don't give a fuck about your problems. And I was like, it's nice to
That asshole. Yeah.
That's why I said, is he also in debt from majoring in big thorny sticks up his ass?
Enemy turret ahead. My barrier can't take much more. You might want to keep your distance.
Why are people like that?
They're just turds. Oh my god! I'm so fucking angry right now. Sorry, it's this frickin'
Help me.
the combination of the Farah and the Reinhardt, and just the fact that I cannot catch a break with, like...
Back it.
Sorry, I can't, I just can't, like, the Mercy reses people before anyone stopped her from resing anything.
I got her
Oh,
this
thank
time.
God. See, that's the thing, it's like I was waiting for the tanks and the PS to kill her so that it didn't become a problem, and the Pharah is up my ass constantly.
Yeah.
And I'm just getting irritated because it's like, can y'all not shoot them down? Like, all I can do is heal.
I took out the
And
turret.
My tactic is to stay right next to the heckin' payload and to just shoot, like, only when I have an opportunity from, like, a ways away.
Oh no! Thank you, Lucio!
You might want to.
We must live! Fucking Mercy. There's no time for anime sneezes!
I have a sneeze!
You need to hold it in.
I got the
Your power
allergies.
Power escapes every time you sneeze.
I'm allergic to bullshit.
That's true. Who is he talking about? Is he referring to us when we actually were winning?
Dum 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 dum. Ow, everything hurts.
That's how you did it. You might want to keep your distance.
I wanted to type. Maybe you can type it. I don't know because I can't get off the payload. I was gonna say I have a PhD in dicks. I literally just said that where you're not listening to me. But I can't. I'm too scared to fucking move off of the goddamn payload because I'm the only one on the payload and nobody's covering me. I'm very afraid.
The best offense is a good defense.
Oh, fuck off, Roadhog. You jerk. Oh, good God. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the end of me.
Sorry, Maui.
No,
trying to get that
good.
Mercy down.
I was standing real still, because I was trying to size up what all was inside the tunnel, and I didn't even think about the fact that I was like a sitting duck. My tactic here is just to fucking stay on the ass of the payload, and to only throw out, like, to just...
Oh, nice! Did you see that Diva? Or Diva?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ripping pieces.com.
Heckin' heck, my dude.
Heckin' heck!
Thank you.
Use it.
Use it.
Ain't no reason to hang on
to
to it.
Woo!
Woo!
Well done.
Yeah?
Oh, that was loud, Maui.
Sorry.
Ugh. Okay.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I will prove myself.
What does he mean? Looks like you guys are throwing. Wait, which team is fucking...
I think he's talking about the other one, because he's on our team.
Oh.
Tell them only jerks throw.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Tell them I'm judging them.
one. Attack commencing.
Shield taken down.
I'm moving the payload.
My barrier's about to go.
Oh! Watch for that. Why am I bad? Oh. Oh, wait, if I stayed on the ass of the payload, it wouldn't have been as bad. Because I accidentally gave that Junkrat, like, a perfect opening.
Fucking Farah.
Just put a bomb right up my bootish.
Best offense payload is on its way.
I mean, sometimes you just need a nice big explosion.
It's true. It's like, it wakes you up. It's invigorating. It's like a cup of coffee in the morning. Oh, Brigitte, I can't do this, Brigitte!
What did I do?
Nothing, you're the only person here with me. Everybody else is...
I'm out.
Oh.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. If anyone will fucking cover me. Oh, who sniped me? What dickhead?
It was a Torbjorn turret.
Oh.
I'll show them.
Okay, that was my bad.
Why's the payload stop?
Tell them they're a dumb heckin' heckle.
You're a dumb heckin'. Oh no! But Sarah, I feed her so much! God, they have way too much coverage up here. I hate this part.
Why is this so difficult?
That's a good question. I'm gonna use it because
Fucking, it's fine. It's fine. Totally fine.
cricket. God, finally he's fucking dead. I hate that Junkrat. I mean, he's a good Junkrat. I just hate him. I'm just mad. I'm just.
Don't let me go, Belly up! Don't let me go! Ah!
I'm trying
No,
not to. I'm doing my best.
Did you? I'm just giving you shit. I know you did.
No, I'm trying.
I love how we can't pick on each other without reassuring each other that we're just teasing.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, what?
I said I love how we can't pick on each other without reassuring the other one that we're just teasing.
Yeah. Oh, that Junkrat got me again.
Oh no!
He got me with his red tire.
I was on the point! What the shit?
Oh. What changed? Did we not have a...
I don't know.
Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Okay. I will heal, but I'm really hoping somebody will do tank. Okay, I can stick behind the D.Va.
I will prove myself.
As long as somebody is tanking. It's just that a lot of times people go all DPS, where the tank is just off doing their own thing. And I'm not a strong healer like Brigitte. I'm a soft, squishy child. Oh my god, Doomspell, calm down.
The reason his name is in all caps.
He reminds me of my cousin with like really bad ADD.
Hey, watch it.
Well, ADHD. Yours is ADD, right?
ADHD.
Oh, okay.
Hyper
then
and spazzy and everything, but I also like consume way more caffeine than a human being probably should in a day.
Then I also blame you. You're also at fault for this.
Well, suck my dick.
I don't. I mastered in it.
Suck my clit then, how about that?
I
Also,
don't
have you
understand
ever yelled that at some little white boy who's getting all pissy with you in game?
I have not.
They
but I have
completely
seen-
melt down, like, fucking,
I have
they
seen-
fucking lose it.
I have seen people combine that with bloody.
Yeah, I've used that before.
And boy howdy, they don't like that.
They do not like that at all. It gets them all sorts of bent out of shape.
They cannot have a beeper in their games, okay? Like, this is a family game. The dicks are okay, but you can't just have beavers in here.
Right? Oh! Got her! I got her before she got to the health pack. Oh, it was hacked anyway. I didn't even see that.
Oh, Mercy, you suck of shit! Okay, I need...
Come on, try me.
God. Okay, hey Diva, hey Diva, hey Diva, hey Diva, hey... Could you fucking cover me, maybe? I'm stressed.
I could tell.
I really want to win. I don't want my SR to go down again.
Right?
And I feel like we're doing good at video games, but the people won't cover me. Nobody got shields. I'm literally just cowering behind the payload. This is my tactic, is to just cower here.
Feel better soon. Shield's taking damage.
Thank you, Izzy.
Welcome.
Uh-oh.
Oh god! Help! 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 Help!
Oh no, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. I whooped that roadhog for you.
I appreciate it, because that probably saved me.
Okay, I'm breaking it down. I'm hoping I...
Oh god, I'm dying! I'm dying! I'm dying! I'm dying! Oh! We're not.
I'm hoping I can break
okay.
it down to compensate for the...
Yeah,
for the
we're fine.
Breaker mech. Breaker fucking mech!
We did. We broke her fucking mech.
No, you don't. You said... Oh, I'm so upset right now. Okay, well,
I'm doing my best.
Ulted at the same time, so to be fair, I probably wasn't going to survive that.
Oh, hurry back though.
Literally, he and the Winston
Oh shit.
smacked the shit out of me. Okay, I'm coming. I'm speed boosting my way up there.
Hurry, 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 because they switched to a bastion!
Uh-oh.
Oh! Winston got me. We don't have a lot of leeway for this shit, so... Go, 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 go.
This makes perfect. Not to mention some bumps and bruises.
I'm coming. There's a fucking...
Shield holding.
Hold it if you can, because we got a fucking Reaper back here. Just fucking...
EMP activated.
I got killed. I was trying to keep it off the... Fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up.
Trying. Doing my best.
You can do it, I believe. I believe. I believe.
30 seconds.
Hold out a little longer.
Uh-oh.
Behind me!
Oh, fuck, I couldn't do it in time! Oh, no!
Oh, we're gonna lose it!
Oh,
Oh, I'm out! There we go. All done.
Just hold on a little longer.
no!
Bojangles, you're on our team and we lost. Don't say that shit. Come on now. I had 10k healing. Over 10k. Oh, what?
You might want to keep your distance.
Oh, I'm on the board too!
Mally! Okay, I'm gonna pull us out though, because I'm tired.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what we got, because I bet I went down to bronze now. I got like 5k experience, so. I bet it's bad. Yep! Oh! It says I'm still in silver though. Oh, 1492. Do you stay in silver if you got... I don't know. Anyway. Okay, that's enough for me.